What's happening, people? It's the Ill Intent Podcast. It's your boy Scott Paul.
Ill Intent Frito.
And the Billy.
You dig.
I hope y'all doing all right, man. We back. We had to take last week off, but it don't even matter. I don't even know when these things are going up.
Everything, yeah. Everything's moving so fast right now, too, that, it's hard to keep track of what's news and what just happened and shit.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Blur, man.
Yeah. By the way, yo, introduce yourself, man.
Me? What's up? Steve. You feel me? Steve shot it.
Steve motherfucking shot it. Yeah. I mean, we had to get the boy a mic, man. He's always got the bomb commentary, man.
I'm voicing my opinion whether it's heard or not. Word. So might as well capture it. You feel me?
Yeah, might as well mic that shit up, bro. Respect, man. All right, well, shit. Where do y'all? Yo, I should have sent you the. Fuck it, man.
Word. I'm gonna just riff.
Yeah. Nah, I think it's better that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, shit. Well, where do y'all want to start, man? We took a couple weeks off, so I know we're kind of behind on things.
Have we done one since we've been back from Houston?
Nah. From Houston?
I mean, we've quarantined since.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's been a few weeks since we've done this podcast for sure.
That's a fact. Yeah, well, shit. What was what's been buzzing? There was the I know, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Actually, I'll touch on that. So, I think we mentioned on the podcast. I was running for freeholder of Sussex County. You know, through I've been leading a lot of protests and rallies for this Black Lives Matter movement. And through that, just a lot of people have gotten behind me and they wanted me to run for office because, you know, we can talk as much as we want to, but we know who kind of pushes the pieces around, and that's the politicians, it's the policy. So it's important to vote, but it's also important to have people that we fucking believe in and that will actually, you know, go to bat for the people. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Yeah, I stepped up to the plate. It's super last minute, so I did a write-in campaign. And it was good, man. We had a lot, hundreds of votes, write-in votes last minute, but I didn't get the nomination. But yeah, through that whole thing, we were trying to be really low with we went to Houston, had to keep it super low key. Because we didn't know how that was going to be perceived. You know,
was there any precautions? Did they make you do anything when you landed in Houston or not? Or
bro,
were they just you gotta stay here for however many days or whatever?
That was the thing, man. We thought first of all, when we landed in Houston, when we got to the airport, getting off of the plane, ghost town.
Really?
Got off the plane, there was nobody in the fucking airport, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that totally makes sense.
It was
actually
wrapped up. Wrapped up.
It was crazy. It took it wasn't until I got to baggage claim that I saw other people. It was
was anyone wearing masks out there?
In the airport. Yeah. Oh well, no, we. Yo,
well, yeah. I would hope you guys were wearing masks.
Now the first place we went to, it's called Toulouse or something like that, and it was it was outdoor, and it was, you know what I'm saying, it was packed.
Yeah.
And yeah, nobody was wearing masks, but it was outside and they were sitting at the tables. You're supposed to wear masks when you're walking in between stuff. Yeah. So I guess people were kind of.
They did that. They're doing that in Jersey, bro.
Yeah.
I went out to eat the other day. And literally, the girl I was with, she was like, "Oh, make sure you put your mask on." I was like, "To eat outside?" And she was just like, "You need to wear it when you walk past the tables." I was just like, "Shit." All right.
I mean, you know, whatever the precautions. All right, cool.
I'm just not gonna partake in it.
Outdoor dining. Yeah, but so then after that, we went to this other spot, and bro, it was indoors.
Yeah,
bro, it wasn't packed, but it was maybe half packed.
Yeah. Was there space between the tables?
I mean, so it was like a bar lounge thing. So it's not like it was a bunch of tables out, but there were some tables. It was just a lot of people, nobody wearing masks, nobody socially distancing. It was bro, it's weird.
Yeah, especially after being cooped up for so long, bro.
Yeah, being in New Jersey,
and
then being out there, it was we're all just in a corner with masks on. Shout out to Noelle. Noelle's in the Billy.
Yeah,
she was there too.
Noelle. Oh wait, she's in the corner. You can make an appearance.
Yeah, but yeah, we was all just in the corner with our masks on. We was having fun, but after it wasn't very long. We were like, let's get the fuck out of here, man. I see exactly why the numbers are going crazy in Houston, because these motherfuckers don't care at all.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. By the time you get the news from the other states, hey, this shit's really, really fucking bad. Everyone been chilling so long. You know what I mean? That it's too late. It's too late.
It's too late. Yeah, nah. So that was crazy. But yeah, Houston was lit, man. I'll be back, Houston.
For sure. Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas.
A different environment.
Hey.
Yeah. Drake dropped a couple new joints. I guess last week. He did with DJ Khaled. Yeah, he did Grease and Popstar. Yeah.
Which one's your favorite out of the two?
Definitely Popstar. But
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it depends, right, on the mood.
Yeah, because Grease is like I like when artists like just switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Just completely switch up the flow. And I think especially Drake, he's been doing this for so long. Like he has so many songs. Like the reason why he's been able to do this for so long is that he just switches it the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can I take a hot take on Drake real
please,
quick?
Please.
I think that his diversity you're talking about is subtle flow biting, bro. Because he takes what's popping. He takes what's popping.
There's nothing subtle about it.
Yeah, it's not subtle at all.
Subtle about it,
bro. There's nothing subtle about it. Man.
Literally.
But like, I mean, nobody else did.
Because like I said when we were outside,
is he a culture vulture? Would you guys call Drake a culture vulture?
a little bit.
Wow.
Steve said it.
A little bit. Steve said it. Steve shot it. Steve said it. I'm taking all the hot takes.
Yeah, word. Yeah, I mean.
But like I said to you guys outside,
yeah.
right? I literally thought that was Young M.A. Like the flow, like the rhyme scheme, like everything about it, other than like the voice is slightly different, but he even like raised his voice.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, sound like Young M.A. song to me. And then like you can.
That is totally a Young M.A. flow. Now I think about it. That's
it's 100%, 100%.
Wow.
And then he does it all the time. Though.
I don't listen to Young M.A. outside of like but like.
Yeah. Oh no, she. And first of all, Young M.A. Shout out Young M.A. Yeah. I don't know what she's doing, but she goes in though.
But think about even like a few years ago, all the beef he had with X after stealing the "Look at Me" flow. Like I feel like Drake's just notorious. Blatant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People don't pick up on it. Like you said, now that you think about it, it does sound like a Young M.A. verse. But at first, that's not what stood out to you. Yeah. The first time I heard it, I was like, "Damn, Young M.A.'s coming with the heat," and I was like, "Oh, this is Drake."
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, I mean, you know what? Like it's again, nobody else is doing it, and I think it's because few people are able to actually execute, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Different flows and different styles. Because one thing like Drake has done really well throughout this fucking decade of dominance is like he can keep switching to different things and it sounds like him. He always makes it sound like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound like he's trying to do something else. Like when he went into the world, you know, the dance hall, you know, phase with the one dance and you know what I'm saying, all that, like it sounded very naturally Drake. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't create that genre.
Right.
He's not.
Right. Well, it's the
made
line.
It, but he made it the like that was the wave for that whole summer, for that whole, you know, season of time. Everybody was doing dancehall records because of Drake.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, so yeah, but I mean, I know there was actually in Houston. I wish I remember who he was beefing with down there. Because that was the thing that he was like picking up the flow from them and you know, kind of popularizing that thing. But I think he also does a decent job of like shouting those people out. Like he doesn't act like he creates those things sometimes.
Well, there's also the difference between biting and parallel thinking. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So like a lot of people hear all the drill coming out of New York and it's just like they're ripping Pop Smoke. They've been doing drill like that in New York for the last like 3.5 years.
Somebody just
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just popped off of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. But Drake's not coming up with it.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The difference between parallel thinking where everyone's just doing the same shit.
I think also just Drake's himself or his team, whatever it is, like it's just very smart. It's very smart. You get like you find a little subgenre, a little subculture. Like, all right, so this thing is popping over here in Houston. This thing is popping over here, and you know what I'm saying, wherever. And people love that style. People, you know, they're really fucking with it there, you know, but they don't know it on a mainstream level. But it's dope. Right. Drake. If I do that, everybody's gonna hear it, and it's dope. So everybody's gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's smart. And the right thing to do is obviously to bring out, you know, those people who originated that. Right. You know, make sure you shine a light on those people. And he's done that. Like he's done that, but he's also not done that. Yeah. You know, as you said with X, like X, that. That was very blatant. Yeah. You know what I mean? What other like styles has Drake? Bit. Well, I was gonna say the thing is because I mean, you know, when we talk about it, like he has so many songwriters. I think the way it seems from the outside looking in, from my mind, it seems like he probably just hires people or just his friends or whatever, and it's just like, yo, just listen to all the new music and
tell me what we're gonna write.
Yeah. Sometimes he's gonna get some stuff just like kind of, like skeletons of songs that he can just come through and finish off, or he just like knows what to listen to so that, he can pivot another direction. Because I mean, that was the thing with like Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne was so fucking hot for that period of time, from what is it, 2007 to like 2010-ish, give or take. And a reason why Lil Wayne kind of fell off, one was, and I say fell off in terms of like mainstream like numbers and that visibility that he had. I don't really think he ever fell off talent wise. Right. But the reason he like fell off was because he put out so much fucking music, and
you think the well ran dry?
Yeah, I mean, not even it just got like it wasn't new anymore. You know what I mean? The specialness of it goes away after you've heard, after you've heard it 50 times. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's impressive every single time, if the sound is the same, it's like there's less of an excitement to go back to it. So that's why most artists, they don't release music that consistently. Like Kanye, he's been doing it. Like, when did College Dropout come out? Was that like 2000? That was 2004. Okay, yeah, it was that or somewhere around that there.
Time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been over 15 years, and how many albums has he put out though? Like Drake has more albums than Kanye.
Yeah,
and Kanye came out a lot earlier than Drake. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I feel like, and this is just a thought, but I feel like Kanye's got mad albums that aren't released.
I wouldn't be surprised with that either.
Because, like, think about just using Yandhi as an example. There's like a million leaks of Yandhi, and that's I'm definitely not going to say what I just thought because it's not true at all. I was going to say it's one of my favorite Kanye albums and it's not even out, but that's not true. Yeah. But there's a lot of good fucking songs like on all the leaks. That's just like, bro,
I've never even heard none of the leaks. That's crazy.
I'm going to show you some shit after this.
Word. That's dope.
Crazy, bro.
That's dope. Yeah, but like you have like Kanye and even Jay-Z, like you have these people just don't put out music that consistently because it is a challenge to every Kanye album sounds different.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
It takes time to be able to do that. You know,
and do it well that people still stick with you.
Exactly.
Because normally when someone finds your music, that's the music they're expecting to hear from you.
Yeah.
So if you drop some trap and then you fucking drop a country song like shortly after, everyone's like, "Oh, you are not the artist I thought you were."
Well, yeah, and that's what we touched on it before with just like, when it comes to branding, just branding is all about reliability. People want to know what they're getting into every time they go into that store, every time they listen to an artist. Like, they kind of want to know, like, when Weeknd drops a song, you kind of know what you're getting into.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so when you're dropping different shit, you can turn people off. So it's
like buying ketchup and getting hot sauce.
Yeah. Like so you have to make it where it's different, but enough alike where, it's
people stick with you.
Yeah, it's still you. So, but yeah, Drake has been able to drop a lot of music. And the reason he's able to do it is because it's so different from song to song. And the reason he's able to do it so quickly and so consistently is because he has assistants and it's not all original.
Right. Drake hot take.
That's just, I mean, but also originality is kind of, I don't want to say originality is, what's the word I'm looking for? Overvalued, because like just very few people are original.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's very few original artists.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with that.
And the original artists out there, like, yeah, I'm not even gonna
go down that road.
Yeah, we're not even going down that road, man. It's hard. There's a lot of music out there, and I mean, it's hard to be original. So if you can game the system,
right? Because if you wanted to break it down, every song is composed of like the same 6 chords.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like you're stealing whoever came up with the chord.
Yeah, there's every topic has been touched on.
Right.
Like. I don't know. So
yeah, on to the next.
Yeah, Steve's knocking him a little bit. Yeah, fuck Drake. That's what he said, right? That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
I mean, I won't go back on it, so I don't think I even said it.
We changing your handle. We changing your handle.
Steve said it.
Yeah. What else did we miss? Nick Cannon, fucking crazy.
Yo, did you listen to it?
No, I didn't listen.
You didn't listen to the whole thing?
No,
okay.
So I listened to some of it. Like I listened to probably like a 5-minute clip.
Yeah. No, we probably listened to the same clip then. Because I listened to, like you said, a 5-minute clip.
Yeah.
And I was like a little confused. You know what I mean? Because like I don't think what he said was anti-Semitic. Honestly, like what he was saying was definitely like backed by nothing. Like there's no like factual anything behind what he said. But the way that I heard it, like I said, I didn't hear the whole interview. Yeah. But the way that I heard it was he wasn't calling Jewish people animals and stuff like that or whatever. But he was I think he was talking about white people, and he used Jews as an example for the power in the industry. Yeah. Because he was comparing about the whole melanin thing and Caucasus Island or whatever the fuck, Caucat. I don't even know where all the white people came from or something. Yeah. I don't know. He was talking some crazy, like, just like out there thinking, just like more theory than anything.
Yeah, no, it's definitely theory. And I think also just like the guests that he had on the show. I think podcasts or any time where like you're doing stuff live,
right?
And especially after you get in the flow of things, like you're an hour deep into it, especially if you have anything in your system and you're just kind of like musing out loud,
right?
Like we all say stuff
that we wish we could phrase differently.
Yeah, well, especially when something's like just kind of being brought to us. Like if I have an expert coming to talk about something and he opens my mind to a different idea or a different concept or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Now I'm thinking like, oh, so this may tie into this and this may mean that. And if you're doing that live, you're going to be wrong sometimes and you might end up saying some dumb shit like, if you don't have melanin, now you're insecure and you feel the need to fucking break and pillage. I
don't even know what he was saying.
It got,
but the one thing I will stay with, like, I don't think what he was saying was anti-Semitic. Like,
okay, yeah.
Like, I really don't.
I mean, when I think about it, the melanin, the whole lack of melanin causing people,
because that's who he was referring to as savages and do all the crazy shit was because of the lack of melanin. Jewish people aren't the only people with lack of melanin, bro. Look at fucking Steve said it, bro.
Yeah. I don't think you know Nick Cannon was malicious at all, but it was definitely not a good thing to say.
No,
you know, because when you have a platform like that, and it's like with Trump, you know, there's a lot of stuff like surrounding the coronavirus, for instance. Like he'll say how he feels about something or what he thinks, like during a press conference, and then his millions of followers listen to that and apply that to their lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when he's like, we have 15 cases now, but I feel like in a couple of days it's gonna be down to 0, or it's gonna magically disappear, or like I think
Corona doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be we're gonna be in church by Easter. So when you're putting that out there, regardless of what, it doesn't matter what policies you're putting into place. When you're putting that stuff out there now, your supporters are like, man, this ain't nothing. It's going to be cleared up in no time. Now everybody's out there with no masks, and they're thinking it's not a big deal. And then 3 million cases later.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Bro, we're going to have a second resurgence in the fall.
Yeah. I mean, and the fact that he, like, 2 weeks ago or whatever, or last week, he did, he, like, whatever, posted a thing where he was wearing a mask and saying how mask saves lives. It's like, bro, you're 5 months late.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
And But yeah, I didn't even mean to bring Trump into it. But yeah, with Nick, it's like when you have a platform like that, even though, if you sat down and thought about it and researched it and wrote it down, you would have worded it differently and you probably would have thought differently. It can be very detrimental to say stuff like that. I don't know how big his platform, I don't know how many people watch it, but like just if you have a bunch of like people out there thinking like, oh yeah, white people are savages, you know what I'm saying, or they lack empathy, or they lack, whatever because of the lack of melanin, that's just a slippery slope.
Yeah.
That's just a slippery slope that I'm good on Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about next? Cause you quiet as shit.
Bro, I'm not even awake.
What happened? What'd you do last night?
Just a long night, bro.
Well, tell us about it. Speaking to the mic.
I'd rather not tell you guys about it.
Oh man. Will and Jada.
Entanglement.
Jada when she found out it's August.
Jaded.
Yo.
Feeling jaded.
Damn. They really had my man Will.
Bro, it's just crazy, all the comparisons of like that was the goal couple, that was the ideal relationship. And then you hear about the entanglements.
Yeah. And you know, it's so tough being I plan on being a very, very big celebrity. But knowing that you literally have to sacrifice your privacy and how they, you know, media just runs with shit and turns it into whatever. So, you know, you want to be able to, you know, control the narrative. So I could understand, you know, they have this perception of being this happy family. They have these beautiful kids, blah, 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 all that. So they don't want to put it out there that they're like separated or that they're going through a rough time or whatever. It's like, nah, like let's do our thing. We still love each other, but let's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you can't keep it under wraps, it's like, yeah, because that shit was so.
Well, that's the thing too, brother. The whole fucking red table like conversation.
Yeah.
Like that's literally publicized. Like that's asking. I want everyone to know.
Yeah.
How our relationship is gone.
Well, they had to though because it was out. Like because August just exposed the whole shit.
Yeah.
What you think of that, by the way? With August.
What do they talk about on the show, on the Red Table show?
Everything. Like yeah, she'll always have guests on, and it's cool. Like because Jada, like she'll have Willow on. She has her mom on.
It's like a family.
Yeah.
Podcast.
And they talk about different. I don't know, a lot of different things. But they're like all deep people, so it's
I don't know. It's like I also feel like this is I'm very conspiratorial, but I feel like it's to take away from some other shit that's probably going on.
Steve said it.
Yeah, I don't want to get like into accusations or anything. You feel me? But like apparently. This is just something I didn't look deep into at all, so I don't know how true it is. But you know, like the whole like island list and Epstein's list and shit.
They're tied
Will
into
was
that
on it. Yeah.
Will went to Epstein's island.
Yeah, or like flew with him or some shit.
Nah, we need
check that.
Yeah, we need receipts.
Cause
I need the Google to confirm.
Because that's when the entanglement news came out around the same time. That's like I said, I didn't look.
Damn. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to entertain that right now.
Exactly.
Just please say it ain't so. Yeah. Please say it ain't so.
Uncle Phil would be pissed.
Uncle Phil would be pissed. Yeah, but that whole situation was crazy. In August, I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what he deals with mentally. But that was some sucker shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That was some big time
for
sucker
real,
shit, bro. I didn't understand that at all. Like, I don't know.
Song is even better.
I don't think I listened to a song.
What do you think about this song?
Song is dope.
You are tripping. That song is trash. What?
Shit is fire.
Yo, you didn't hear the song, Steve?
Nah, I didn't hear that.
Tangle in the sheets.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Is that actually what like the hook is,
bro?
Toxic,
that's what I'm saying.
Music
Rick,
right there.
Rick Ross is on it.
For all the toxic niggas.
Oh
bro,
my god!
Rick Ross is on it. Yeah, we about to bless y'all.
You could play the audio over, right?
What? Oh, you mean like after editing? Yeah. Probably get taken down for copyright though.
Yeah, it's all good.
So I'll just raise it up and down. You know what I'm saying? Bro, yo, he's got no type of respect or morals or anything, bro.
Cause you gotta think, right? He probably like was really invested into Jada, and then for her to minimize it and say, "Oh, it was just an entanglement,"
right?
Like he's probably really hurt.
No, that's facts. But like,
you know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is I wouldn't drop a track like this after that, bro.
Hurt people do hurt things.
Yeah. Of course, you gotta get Rick Ross on it
go back
too.
to the hook.
And Rick Ross killed it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Rick Ross didn't bar it down. Jaded.
Nah, you know, I just thought it was such a sucker fucking movie,
bro.
so bad. Yeah, maybe I'm too critical of the song because I'm just like,
Nah, it's
really,
fucked up. It's fucked up.
Really, man.
Putting salt on the wound. He's trying to capitalize.
But August is so talented.
He not a sugar baby no more though.
But he's so talented. He's so talented. He's young. Like ladies love him. You don't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
That shit was weird. I don't know, man. Noel, what are your thoughts? August.
I don't know. I'd be really upset if someone came up with a song right after I said that shit.
Right?
Like,
Yo.
damn.
Someone you were entangled with dropped an entanglement song.
Man.
But I don't even think the song's like doing that. Like it's not gonna go anywhere.
Oh, I guess I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, no, it's already, people forgot about it.
Yeah.
It was a thing for 4 minutes.
It's like one of those World Star promo videos, you know what I'm saying? You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, let me check this out. It sounds kind of hot. Then you look at it and you're like, oh, it's a World Star song. Word. And then you forget.
Yeah. It was a thing for like 3 days, and then
Yeah.
people moved on to. There's just bigger shit going on too, and also
bigger shit.
it's some sucker shit. So, anyways, what else do we miss?
TikTok's going away.
Yo, my man Trump's about to ban TikTok. You know what I thought about?
What?
I don't think it's any coincidence. Do you remember the Oklahoma rally? It was like the big rally that Trump did in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Herman Cain.
Well, yeah. First of all, yeah. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Herman Cain. Rest in peace, Herman Cain. But just take coronavirus seriously. Clearly, he was at the Trump rally, wasn't wearing a mask. He didn't believe you had to wear a mask, and he died from coronavirus.
Yeah.
So take that shit seriously. But yeah, no. At the rally, they were supposed to have hella.
Yes, bro, I know exactly where the fuck you're going with this. Holy shit!
They thought they were like,
together.
they thought it was gonna be because it was like 19,000 people they could fit in the stadium, and they were expecting a whole overflow outside. Is because all the tickets were bought up and shit. And it's because TikTok. There was a whole thing on TikTok. There was a campaign on TikTok.
Right, it was like, wasn't it like K-pop fans or some shit, bro?
Yeah, bro. They bought up all the tickets to his rally and didn't show up.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I think he's been salty ever since. And if we're talking about Trump, he's the fucking pettiest person in the world.
Yeah,
so like, I can't
100%.
put that past him.
Yo, honestly, I'm surprised it's taken him this long. He would have just banned it for being Chinese.
For real.
The China app.
Yeah, the China app.
That's China.
Yeah.
China.
China.
That's China.
Yeah. I wonder if that's actually gonna happen. That whole ban.
Yeah.
I don't know the logistics.
Yeah, I
of
don't
that
know.
shit.
I'm trying to ban anime too.
Nope. Can't do that. Cannot do that.
That's all not.
You can't.
Yeah,
How are you supposed to be productive without anime, bro?
That's a bar right there, bro.
How do I teach you life lessons without anime?
Facts, bro.
Yeah, I don't know who I would have been without Gohan and Goku, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Goku's the only father I ever had. You feel me?
Facts,
You
bro.
feel me? Yeah, man. So I don't know. That'd be crazy though if TikTok ends up getting banned, because it's already banned in like India and shit. There's like countries.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I know it's different.
and you see the Indian TikToks? They do it different over there, bro. They
Talk
do
to me,
TikTok.
Steve.
They do
Steve's about to
TikTok
say
a
some
little
wild
bit
shit.
differently, bro.
What's up?
It's like dramatic. It's weird, bro. So it'll be like a dude, right? There'll be like 3 guys in a kitchen or some shit, and like one of them's walking by, and he like grabs a cup off the counter, drinks it, and like dies. And then it'll be like a flashback, like all dramatic and shit, and they all look like super serious, and it'll cut to like showing you one of them poisoning the cup beforehand, and then it like flashes back, and then the guy like wakes back up and like realizes he poisoned them, so he like starts shit with them. Like, bro, they're so fucking bad. Like, look up, like, just real quick. Even if you watch one, it'll give you everything you need to know. Just look up Indian TikTok.
That's hilarious.
Like, they literally do. We got girls fucking throwing their arms all ridiculous over here, and they got friends backstabbing each other and coming back from the dead to get revenge.
What?
Yeah, bro.
No, I'm you send me something.
Yeah, no, it's
Indian TikTok.
That's some wild shit.
yeah,
Hey,
they do
man.
it different over there.
Yeah, I don't know. But so we'll see if that happens. Well, also Instagram is, I guess they're doing Reels. They're going to be putting something out, I guess, to rival TikTok.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been testing it out.
Oh,
in
bro,
countries.
they're going to literally get every last bit of our information they can.
You're trying. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the way they see it, they rather an American company have it than
Chinese.
China.
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 The Kung Flu, bro.
Yo, he
I
called
hope
it the
nobody
Kung
catch the
Flu,
Kung
bro. Bro,
That's
that
crazy.
shit's so wild. That shit's so wild. But yeah, so to all my TikTokers out there, you know what I'm saying? Get them TikToks off now.
While you can.
Yeah,
While you
I
can.
deleted my shit like a month and a half ago, I think.
Yeah,
Just because, like, it would either once suck my time or someone would send me a TikTok. I'd watch that TikTok, then scroll through the feed, and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, TikTok's just like...
An endless loop
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
nonsense.
well, you know
Yeah.
what? There's like so many different, like, I don't know, different pockets.
Sects of
yeah,
TikTok,
of
yeah.
TikTok. Yeah. And if you interact with certain ones, you're just gonna see that.
Yeah.
And the most popular shit is just.
Well, that's my
15-year-old girls
problem,
doing
bro.
dances.
Like,
So-
I'll go on TikTok lit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I'll be
Oh, you
sober and like
savage
shit I like.
challenges and shit.
Wait, what was that?
I'm talking like the Savage Challenge and all that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the dances and shit.
Yeah, that's
But-
like,
Yeah, no, like that's my problem. So I like film related and hip hop related shit. My feed's looking good, but then I'll be on like lit as fuck at like 11 at night and see some stupid ass meme and I'll follow that person and like it, and then my feed's fucked for the next 2 weeks. It's just like, why do I see fucking like World War II memes, bro? Like that's not
no,
that's not what my
wild.
feed needs.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
The algorithm.
I was gonna say the
The
algorithms
algorithms
on
are-
like every social media are so fucking whack.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
Remember
mean,
life
there's-
before algorithms?
Yeah.
That was nice.
like
Yeah.
when it was just
when it was just like
chronological?
you saw what was
MySpace,
posted.
At
just
that time?
straight.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now they even put comments out of order and shit.
Yeah.
Like if you're ever trying to read a thread on Facebook or some shit, it's
Yeah.
impossible to
It's like
piece
the most
together,
popular
bro.
one first
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you'll see someone say something and you're just like, oh, that's a dumbass opinion. And you want to reply, but then you didn't scroll down further and you're just like, oh, they already corrected themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
The
Yeah.
whole comments, everything's all fucked.
yeah. Honestly, I think like social media, at least for us, is best used if we post and use it for advertising and close the app. Because I feel like social media is just toxic.
Legit. No,
For
that's-
sure.
Overall,
Use it
Yeah.
for what you
like I
use
said,
it for.
it's a tool for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you start fucking, I don't know, bro, like doing too much, like you just get lost in it.
Yeah.
And then it could even be detrimental to yourself too,
Yeah.
because you see other people posting something similar, and you're just
Yeah.
like, they're getting 30,000. This is
Word.
getting
Why can't I get
200.
30?
Like, yeah, exactly.
Nah, yeah. Social media in general can very quickly become like mentally,
Poisonous.
poisonous. Very
Well,
very
because you gotta
detrimental.
think about it too. 95% of people post something they want other people to see. Well, no, 100% of the time you're posting something because you want other people to see it.
Yeah.
95% of the time it's probably because it's something you think is dope. Other people will
Yeah.
think is dope or see you doing well.
Yeah.
The other 5% of those people don't talk to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the other
Word.
5% of the people that post.
Word.
But the 95 is, I was on the boat this weekend. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I know you're not always on the boat, but everything you post on your Instagram's on the boat.
On the
Yeah.
boat.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, it just feeds
It's just-
this whole vanity thing.
Yeah,
And
it's
then,
a fake
your-
reality.
Yeah, then like
Fake
your
reality.
when you know your self-worth, when you tie it to the amount of likes and fucking comments you
Right.
get, it's not a good.
yeah, no, it's dangerous. Like I said to you
It's
the other
dangerous.
night when I was over, bro, I posted the one picture and it got like 23 likes, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why is it only getting
Yeah,
23 likes? Like, I
yeah.
fucked with this picture heavy. So I posted another one because it affected me that much. I posted another
Yeah.
picture like 6 hours later. I was like, maybe this one will do better.
Yeah.
And, like, it did a little bit better. So it also has to do with engagement time and shit like that,
Yeah,
obviously.
Which
But
is- yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
So many intricacies.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like I say, even when you think you figure it out, that's when you realize the algorithm's fucked, and it doesn't even matter if you figured it out.
Yeah. I mean, the only algorithm, like Twitter is the
Yeah.
only one that's still.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm
Twitter's
saying?
good.
Yeah,
I like
Twitter's
Twitter
valid.
Yeah, chronological.
because like I like
I'm
their
not even on
format
Twitter like
too,
that.
because you see what other people like and like retweet and
Yeah,
shit too.
exactly.
So it adds more to your feed.
Definitely.
Like, and if you're following like-minded people, then
Yeah.
chances are you're gonna like what they like.
Yeah, that's a fact. And Twitter's Twitter's just
like the
entertaining,
Wild
bro.
West of social
yeah,
media.
Man.
Though.
Kanye's on Twitter. You feel me?
Bro,
So,
thank God.
Yo, thank God, yo. Yeah.
Twitter was lit back in like 09. Like
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, nah, I mean,
Twitter's where all the memes land first. Once they get off of Reddit,
facts.
They go to Twitter first, then Instagram, then Facebook's like 8 months behind.
No, that's why I love that. I don't know. You just gotta follow the right people on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kanye, when he, like the whole rant last week. Do you guys follow Kanye on Twitter? Yeah. So I was like watching that whole thing happen real time.
Yeah. No, same. Same, bro. I posted up at work, bro. I was like refreshing his page, like
bro.
waiting.
I made some popcorn. You feel me? Like I was just chilling, waiting for him to say the next thing. That shit was wild, man.
I love the one where he talks about. I think he talks about Trump, Kim, and not getting a song with Lil Baby all in the same tweet. That's like my favorite fucking thing ever. I'm gonna get that one on a shirt too, bro.
Artist, so he doesn't want to do a song
and he
with
doesn't
me.
want to do a song with me. And then he tweeted out the next day. He was like, "No one told me Kanye wanted to do a song. What the fuck?"
No, yeah, Kanye.
And he charges more than $100K for a feature.
Yeah,
so he's like,
yeah.
I don't know if that was to say like Kanye was trying to lowball him or what.
Right.
Nah, I don't know. Kanye and Logic, they aren't like I'm saying like Rationale, not Logic.
Right. I was thinking the rapper at first. And I was like, what about Kanye and Logic?
I was thinking about the rapper.
Yeah, and it's just like him and Logic, they aren't always on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
See, the thing with Kanye, I feel like it's not even that it's Logic that's missing. I feel like Kanye's almost on a different timeline. Than everyone else.
Well, like remember, like bipolar that's a real thing that he, you know what I'm saying, that he deals with.
Absolutely.
And
he's like really diagnosed with that.
Like,
yeah. And when you have somebody who has that much talent, power, money, you know what I'm saying, and influence, it's hard to tell them what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if he feels better off meds, it's like hard to convince him to take the meds.
Yeah.
And I think when he's off his meds, like when you're bipolar and you're off your meds, you don't like, you can't really control it.
Right.
You know? And
yeah, that's the thing people don't understand too, right? I hate all the crazy labels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like,
I
got my own fair share of mental whatever, but like, it's not crazy. Like it's literally a physical, like there's a chemical difference between a normally functioning brain and then when you've got a mental illness.
Exactly.
Like there's literally neurons or receptors that aren't responding the way they're supposed to. So when people are like, Kanye's off his shit, it's just like, no, Kanye's still Kanye. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just Kanye. That's how Kanye's brain works.
Yeah.
Like people need to be more accepting of just, not even accepting necessarily, but understanding that brains all function differently. Yeah. Like just because you think some way doesn't mean the other person thinks that way.
Exactly.
Like not even like opinionated. I just mean the physical way their brain transfers information.
Are able to be able to think for sure. And yeah, Kim, she had a, you know, she said a nice little piece on that, but like.
I actually respected that tweet, low key. Yeah, bro. Like I actually respected that tweet because that was like, I don't know if she wrote it or not. Yeah. But like there was some real shit in that that like I 100% agree with, and other people should like realize because it is, because that makes the person who's struggling get help or find answers that much harder for them. Yes. Because everyone's referring to them as crazy or different or like.
When you call somebody crazy, the reaction to getting called crazy is to be defensive. Like,
right, exactly. Because you don't think you're crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. So, man, shout out to Kim and Kanye. I hope you work that out. You know, figure that out in your mind, man.
Kanye dropped Yandi already, bro. I just want the mastered version of that shit. I know these channels on YouTube are fucking with the files somehow, bro.
Yo, Steve's like priorities, bro. Yeah, like get your mind right and all that. But can you just drop the album?
I hope like you're doing well and stuff, but like I could really use Yandi right now
for my mental health.
Yeah, for my mental health.
Yeah, because yo, I wonder what would if Kanye and Kim got divorced. Like I wonder if they have like a prenup. Set up.
Yeah,
because that's a lot of money in that motherfucker. Like Yeezy, aren't Yeezys worth like $1 billion now? Isn't? Yeah. So like Yeezys are worth $1 billion, and she's worth something crazy. Like I just wonder how that split would be.
Well, Kanye's definitely worth more, I think.
I mean,
he's worth more now.
I mean, it would make sense,
because,
but also but you also gotta remember like Kim's whole family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like when you're talking about worth, not that it's subjective, but it's tricky. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because you could tie in her worth to like her family's worth. You know what I mean? And like one person in her family is worth $1 billion. And like, you know what I mean?
You sort of can though, because those aren't directly attributable like finances to her. That's to her family member. Whereas Kanye's are through his businesses.
Yeah, but even like, so again, when you're talking about worth, like you're saying
like financial, let's just say net worth, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
how much your equity is.
Yeah. Yeah. But like so when you talk about like worth, it's just how much, like Yeezys, they're worth $1 billion. That's how much like a big company would pay to own Yeezy, Yeezys. But like Kanye Yeezy could say some wild shit tomorrow, and then all of a sudden Yeezys are worth,
right. But at the same time, you could do the same thing with all of Kim's lines and like makeup and shit. If Kim says some Nick Cannon shit tomorrow,
definitely. But like she hasn't.
But she hasn't.
Literally, the thing that people hold against Kim is a thing that happened like 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which, by the way, boring as fuck, bro. I paid 99 cents for that full 2 hour, John. Yeah, bro. And like half of it's Ray J flipping the camera up to himself, just saying, I want you to think about me. And it's like, all right, bro, like that was really unnecessary. Now I feel disgusted for multiple reasons.
Crazy. Did you hear like they said what's his name's not really worth $1 billion? It's like
Kylie.
Yeah,
that's
like
what I'm saying. All that worth stuff,
right? Yeah, well, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, because anytime you look up,
saying that like her family like what do you call it, fluff the numbers or whatever.
Well, no, I mean because the thing it pays to be able to say I'm a billionaire or that I'm worth X amount of money, because then all the other money people want to give you money. They want to work with you. Yeah, so like everybody, all of those things are inflated. They're all inflated.
Yeah. Well,
nobody's actually worth what they.
Yeah, it's literally
Bezos.
Yeah, every celebrity. I remember I just looked up like Joe Rogan's net worth because I was curious.
Yeah.
So off, bro. Not that I even know what Joe Rogan's real net worth is, but like I could figure out just crunching numbers in my own head.
Yeah.
Based off of internet revenue, deal with Spotify, comedy shows, like just because I've been to his shows, bro. They're arenas, like making fat bread, and like the internet. When I looked up his net worth, said like I think like $3 million or something, and I was like, Joe Rogan's worth like probably $400 million.
I mean, just off the Spotify deal, that's 100 right there.
Yeah,
boom.
Spotify alone's 100 mil.
Yeah,
yeah.
So at least worth that.
Yeah.
And we don't even have the numbers from that.
Right.
It could be well over 100,000. You know, and then he's got specials on Netflix, like.
Yeah.
Those like, and he's been doing comedy for a minute.
Yeah, a long time. And then Fear Factor, bro. Think of every appearance on Fear Factor, you get minimum 50K, like minimum when it first started, and then towards the end of it, he was probably making $250,000 per episode.
Yeah,
fucking 10 episodes in a season.
Yeah, nah,
so you get $2 million from that season. So the net worth shit, googling, like, I don't trust that shit at all.
Nah.
At all.
Nah.
Because like, where do they even get it from?
I'm about to throw some wild shit up.
Word.
Like I'm gonna just tell people I'm worth 15 mil.
Yeah, bro. Fuck it.
I'm worth 15 mil.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, people.
There you go.
On to the next. Speaking of 100 mil, Michael Jordan brand, they're donating $100 million. I guess they pledge $100 million to groups fighting. This specifically is voter suppression, but just to all the causes of systemic oppression, racial oppression. So shout out to Michael Jordan and Jordan Brand. I think that's one of the coolest things with the protests and everything that's been going on since George Floyd. People are very critical. You know who is very critical of the protests and all that have been going on, and they
encountered a few of them.
Yeah, and they people are gonna try to make it seem like these protests don't do anything, but really all you got to do is check Google. Just Google what has happened since what changes have happened since the protests.
Because of what's being portrayed through the media too.
No, exactly. But it's like so easy to see that that's not the
right.
It's so easy to find all of the things that have been happening since, and this is another reaction to what's going on, and it's unfortunate that it took George Floyd, and it took those things for people to step up. Like, I don't know. I mean, I also don't know how much Jordan has donated to these things before.
Right.
And I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money, but you know, you do kind of
wonder.
Yeah, and
it makes me feel more comfortable though, going forward, spending $200 on a shirt.
Dead ass. You know? I've never bought a pair of Jordans for that reason. What?
That is $200?
No, I've never bought a pair of Jordans because he doesn't support the culture.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I have a Jordan poster, poster above my bed. Like Jordan is one of the most inspirational people. But just like, I don't know. With me, there's a lot of like, I leave a lot of room for nuance. Like, I can love something about a person and not, like love everything. Like, people are so all or nothing. Where it's, if they like this one thing is, they really appreciate about somebody, they'll try to justify a bunch of other fuck shit. Yeah. And like, nah, I can be partial. I like this, and, not that. And Jordan is,
it's like the people that are just like, you can't separate the art from the artist. And it's just like, well, no, I can disrespect the fact that he was a dick, but he made great music. Yeah, type shit.
Those are they're both true things.
Yeah, exactly.
They're both very true. And like with Jordan, he's in my mind, he's the best basketball player of all time, and he's probably the greatest sports leader of all time. Yeah. I like watching The Last Dance was wild inspirational, like wild motivating for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, like even then, I'm not gonna buy your shoes if you know what I mean. If I think that we have a lot of power. Everybody in this world, everybody in America, whatever, there are varying amounts of power that we have, but where we spend our money is power. We decide who gets our money. And if we don't fuck with something that somebody's doing, giving them, it doesn't make sense to give them our, our money. Because basically you can speak with your wallet, and that's one of the ways that I speak with my wallet. I'm never going to like go out and bash Jordan, any of that, but I'm just not going to, he doesn't need my money, and I don't really want to give it to him if he's not going to stand up for the things that I want to. I'd rather spend money, towards somewhere where, again, they're on the same page with me, as me on some important issues. So, shout out to Jordan Brand and all that. I should dive into, because they're donating millions to groups fighting voter suppression. I kind of want to see what they're doing there. And voter suppression, that's like a real thing. And I don't want to get too political at all, but this election coming up is obviously really important. And you guys hear about all this stuff that's going on. They're talking about moving the election, this, and that, and, mail-in ballots. And, there's, depending on what your information source is, you're going to feel a different way about it. But regardless, like, everybody has to be able to vote. Everybody that's over 18 should educate themselves and vote.
Yeah.
That's how we're able to change things the quickest. And all the efforts to make it more difficult for people to vote, it's like very clearly deliberate, and we have to acknowledge that. And I don't know, like take it as a challenge. It's like anytime somebody doesn't want you to do something because they think that they don't want you to move forward in life, Right. Are you going to be like, oh, damn, that sucks? Or are you going to be like, nah, like I'm going to
do that.
I'm going to do that. Yeah. And I wish we had that attitude, like everybody. Collectively. About voting. The fact that they're trying to suppress voting.
It's because so many people have the belief like that their vote doesn't do anything anyway. Yeah. Which, I mean, to a point, I understand that 100%. Like, I think at a local level, it 100% counts.
Yes.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
But like, bro, votes and numbers and polls and everything have been fucked with for so long in so many elections. Like, that's the thing when everyone's talking about the mail-in ballots being, like, tampered with or whatever and the potential for, like, inaccurate numbers. Yeah. Bro, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, since I understood what an election was, I didn't trust the numbers. Honestly. Like, that's just, I don't know why or anything, but, like, I have very little trust in our government as a whole in general. So, like, in terms of how we get the people in power, there's no way I think it's done justly.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing too with a position of power like the president, bro. Like, I don't even think who the president is fucking matters because they're not calling the shots. It's just whether the people are going to like the shots being called or not.
Bro, word. bro,
Like
the president is so like the president is super important, but it's everybody else. It's
bro, there aren't even names to the people calling the shots, in my opinion.
well, that's man. Do we want to go there?
Yeah, I mean, I could. I don't know if you want to or not,
The
but
deep state.
Yo,
Yeah,
this
bro.
is what I'll say. This is what I'll say. So
the Illuminati's in the Swiss Alps. That's what I'll say. They got meetings every Sunday at 2:30.
damn, he knows the time. That's wild. Yeah. So you know Rockefellers, right?
Yeah,
It was Rockefellers, the Rothschilds,
Kennedy's.
yeah, the Carnegie. Like, so there was these people like in the 1800s worth hundreds of billions of dollars.
Talking
right?
about the 13 families.
See, I don't even know all the 13, but God, yeah, I'm sure there's more. But just on those, right? So we all know, like, whatever. We know about them. We know they had billions of dollars.
Control the banks, the Industrial Revolution.
There are hundreds of Rockefellers that are millionaires.
Yeah.
Hundreds of Rockefellers today.
You want to
that are
talk
millionaires.
generational wealth?
Yeah.
You're
but
talking
but here's
Rothschilds
the
and
thing.
Rockefellers.
But here's
bro.
the thing, like, do you know what any of them look like?
No.
Have you seen them in a paper?
No.
Do you know? They're just way in the shadows. Do you think they're
yeah,
not doing
bro.
anything? There's
No,
hundreds of them.
bro.
There's hundreds of millionaires.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of that one fan. We don't know who any of them are. We don't know what they're doing. None of that. It's because they're just chilling somewhere, calling all the shots. They're moving everything.
Yep.
And that's why I try to be as objective as possible and like not just run with what people tell me, you know,
Right.
and always try to just see what makes sense.
Yeah. No, think
You know?
logically
and,
about
and,
it.
And there's a saying when there's, where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Right.
Like if something looks kind of funky,
Probably something funky going on.
and anywhere that money can influence something, anywhere that there's financial gain to be had, corruption is always possible. Corruption
Look at
is
what's
always
going
the
on
table.
with the fucking all the trafficking shit that's coming to light finally. Like with Ghislaine Maxwell or Glenn.
Yeah.
I call her Ghislaine because that's her name spelled. But
Yeah.
like all this shit's just coming to light now, and you're seeing how corrupt all the power is because
Yeah.
all these figures that are involved in this story are all figures of power
Yeah.
and influence.
Yeah.
And it all leads back to what I think is some of the most corrupt shit you can possibly do. Sex trafficking, kids
Yo,
and shit.
the whole
Like,
shit is it's
that's
so
as corrupt
weird,
as it gets
bro.
to me. Unless you're doing like a baby sacrifice like on site, like that's as fucking disgusting as it gets.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. It's
And those are the leaders.
You ever went, I really don't like even saying his name because I don't like bringing politics into it.
Yeah.
But like when Trump like wished her well,
Yeah, that was
That's
fucking
weird,
weird,
bro.
I don't
That's-
really know what's going on, but I wish her well. It's
That's
like you're gonna
weird.
wish a monster that feeds the pedophiles well.
that's weird.
Like that's the thing too, bro. I think she's just as bad or worse than Epstein. She's
Anybody who's
involved is
with
terrible.
like,
Yeah, you're all on the
helping
equal
old
level of
dudes fuck
scum.
kids.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Yeah, straight up.
y'all all trash. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should all go away for a very long time. And by a very long time, I mean
not
longer than
get
your
out.
life is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I wish her well.
But that's the thing too, bro. Because then, even in prison, like we don't know they're actually locked up.
Bro, yes. Yeah, like Epstein,
Yeah, bro.
I
We don't know what the
man.
fuck happened.
I don't know. Like, the thing is, if he died, right? I say if. And I don't want to get so conspiracy theory on you. But, like, if he died. Because it'd be very easy to manipulate that whole situation.
Yeah,
Remember, he's a billionaire.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No
So,
cameras.
Yeah. So, but if he died, he was clearly killed.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Yeah, like the cameras didn't work, the guards weren't there, all the shit that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was
Hung himself while on suicide watch in prison, or like right after they released him from suicide watch. Like,
you know what I
come
mean?
on.
Yeah, like it was if he died, he was blatantly killed and like the news didn't care.
Right.
You know what I mean? The
Well,
news-
no, it's not that the news didn't care. The news can't care because the news is run by the same influential, powerful people that were covering up the fucking death of Jeffrey Epstein.
That's-
or sweeping it under the rug, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it, hiding it, fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're all intertwined, bro. Like, I know the Illuminati, that word is used, and I don't want to use it to describe the people we're talking about, but like, it really is a network of powerful people that pull all of the strings internationally for life.
The 1%.
Yeah.
It's the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the 1% of the 1%, because there's plenty of people in the 1% that literally were just smart and shorted shit during the big short in the stock market, and now they have fucking billions of dollars.
Yeah.
But then there are the people that have been born into this different universe, bro. Like, it really is. Because I went down a nice New World Order rabbit hole for a good, like, year and a half of my life.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad we gave Steve a fucking mic, bro. We out here talking about deep state.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's scary. You know what I mean? Because I got started getting paranoid about it, too, because I don't remember, like, what I was doing at that time. But my mind was definitely altered during that rabbit hole. Yeah. But, like... My older brother, he's like 6 years older than me, and he was in a fraternity that was like one of the oldest fraternities in the school, and it was founded by the Freemasons and shit. So I would steal his fraternity books and like read through it and shit, and let's see if there were like rituals or any weird shit. And like there was like ritual shit, like not like sacrifices like you would think when you hear the word ritual, but like just like chants and shit they would all recite, like just like weird, like why, you know what I mean? Like there's something that like is going on, like. I almost want to say metaphysically, like there's like a power these people are tapping into somehow, bro. Like,
and that's why. Also, I don't think people really grasp how much, like, billionaires have, like how much $1 billion is.
Yeah, no.
Like people, because like you look at millionaire and like billionaire, like it's the same thing with just
just a lot of money.
Front, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just you either got a lot of money or a whole lot of money. It's just like it's way more than that.
It's like way more. Like for. Just to help y'all kind of, 1 million seconds, all right?
Oh, yeah, I know this one.
1 million seconds comes out to be 11 days.
1 billion seconds.
1 billion seconds is 31 years.
That's fucking crazy.
You know what I mean? They're completely different numbers.
Wait, so take that 31 years and think about Jeff Bezos real quick.
He's got over 100 of those.
Yeah.
Like there's literally whatever you want to do.
I saw this one talking about how I don't go on TikTok anymore, but I saw this one TikTok where someone was like breaking down the money with rice, like to show you like 1 grain of rice is worth like this car. Yeah. This is $1 million, and it was like a little pile of rice. And then he was just like, this is $1 billion, and it was a significantly bigger pile of rice. And then he was like, this is Jeff Bezos' worth. And it literally was like a pallet's worth of rice, bro. Like, it was ridiculous. And the car analogy he was using, like the 1 grain of rice was like a Lambo. Yeah. And he had a pallet of Lambos. Yeah. Like.
Yep. Meanwhile, there's like, man, see, I don't even want to.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say, that's the thing.
Like, but there's like people that die of hunger.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, but there's like the mentality, right? And I'd like to consider myself relatively generous. Yeah. You know what I mean? For the most part. Yeah. Like if I have something to give, I will give. Yeah. But there's also the mentality of he did earn all of that. And he did put in the work. So he doesn't owe anyone anything.
Well, it's like, see, but then when you say like earn, right? It's like you can say that a slave owner like earned his money. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's fair.
Like in the rules of the law, fair. You know what I mean? He bought a slave, or he bought a group of slaves, and then whatever. Like
I feel like that would be more applicable if Jeff Bezos just like did it off of Amazon and did it with cheap labor, but like he did like climb through like different like software and shit. Like he started as no one. Mm-hmm. Like he started with absolutely nothing. Yeah.
I want to dive into his story more because his business plan, like they knew that they were going to be in the red for 10 years. Right. So like who is able to run a business where you lose money for 10 years? You know what I mean? And he was able to get a whole lot of people on board with this whole business plan.
Tapped into that energy, bro.
Where you're losing money for 10 years. But to be able like to have a whole network of people who are like, we're not going to profit again for 10 fucking years. Who can do that?
You must have like the most trust in the world in your boss if you're like, all right, I'm down to not make bread for 10 years.
But also like you have to have money.
Right.
Because like
because you need to continue to run the business.
Yeah, but also like, I can trust you as much as I want to trust you, but like I still got to eat sometimes.
Yeah, no, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
I still got to have a car. I got to be, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Man, I don't even know how we got off on that. Let's get back to some music. The VMAs. I guess the VMAs announced. Yo, that's a fucking segue. The VMAs have announced their some of the nominees. I guess that they have coming up.
Let me hear them.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
I can already tell.
Yeah, I know Yachty was not happy.
Low boat.
Boat. Yeah.
Hey, mama, it's me. I'm really here. Diamonds on my neck. Call that a 4-5.
So video of the year nominees, we have Billie Eilish, Everything I Wanted.
Didn't see it.
Eminem and Juice WRLD, Godzilla. That's rest in peace, Juice WRLD, man. That one still sucks, man.
Yeah.
But Future and Drake, Life is Good.
That was a good music video. I actually like that music video a lot.
That's a great one.
That was Director X, right?
Yeah. Yep. All right, yeah, a couple good ones there. The Weeknd, Blinding Lights is on there as well. Artist of the Year, okay. Artist of the Year, we got DaBaby, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, Meg Thee Stallion, Post Malone, and The Weeknd.
Who you gonna predict on that one?
Artist of the Year.
Not who you want, who you think's gonna get it.
Yeah, well,
I'm going with either DaBaby or Meg.
Yeah,
Meg because of her foot.
Got shot. Yeah, she's gonna get it. If not,
man, yo, thank you for fucking award because of that. Again,
bro, have you seen? Wait, just real quick while we're talking about awards and giving it out, bro. Do you remember? I think it was the Grammys, bro. 2012 rap album. Kendrick.
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Mm-hmm.
What else was 2012? Fuck. It was all like, it was three like bangers. Like I wouldn't have been upset if any of those three won. Yeah. And Macklemore won.
Yeah. I think that was the Grammys though.
Yeah.
Macklemore was like, I shouldn't have won.
Yeah, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like that's why like award shows and from the film industry too, bro.
It's all,
like,
yeah.
No, it's all corrupt.
Bureaucracy. Yeah. It's all politics and shit.
They'll send you I remember my teacher told me this while I was in school. My cinematography teacher told me about it during the Oscars or the Academy Awards. All the movies that are nominated send gifts and baskets to the people in the Academy, and normally whoever's basket was nicest gets the vote.
Yo, Denzel,
so they'll send you women. They'll send you, bro, yeah.
Yo, Denzel, he had a it was like an acceptance speech, and he was just kind of like talking about how they like, I don't know, went to dinner with, so, you know what I mean, somebody, and then all of a sudden, and then they won. Like it's, you can't put too much weight on awards. Like awards don't mean actual like quality,
right?
You know what I mean,
well, yeah, no, like, none of quality. I think. Quality's not necessarily subjective. I was gonna say it's subjective, but
I mean, it's like, how do you compare DaBaby and Justin Bieber?
Literally,
you know what I mean? Like artist of the year, it's DaBaby, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, Meg Thee Stallion.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know Justin Bieber dropped shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like for him, that's all for me. I mean, DaBaby had a good year. Lady Gaga, I didn't know. I know there was like one song that she dropped, and that was the only thing I know. Meg Thee Stallion's been going off. Right. You know what I'm saying? Post Malone, I don't know the last thing that he dropped.
Yeah.
And the Weeknd, like, I mean.
Did you listen to his interview on Joe Rogan? Post Malone?
Nah.
It's like 4 hours. It's good though.
I bet. That's funny. Yeah, but like I don't know. He's kind of been a ghost. So.
I think, like I said, DaBaby or Meg.
Yeah.
Because DaBaby's just popping.
Meg got it.
You know what I mean? DaBaby's like one of the hottest artists right now.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you feel about his music, like he's one of the hottest artists right now.
I really like DaBaby. Do y'all think his run's gonna last though?
All right. I think that, bro, I'm just full of all the fucking hot takes. I think DaBaby, if he doesn't modify his sound, he's gonna fall off.
Because it's, I mean, and again, like because I also just like respect him. Like I like the, you know what I'm saying? I really like DaBaby. So I want to see him. I want to see his career continue. But
because that's the thing. I remember when I listened to Kirk, when he dropped Kirk.
Yeah.
I heard the intro and I was like, he switched his sound up. Yeah. This is fucking fire. Then the next 10 tracks sounded the same, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like if he can start doing shit like that, where he can start incorporating shit like intro and just like it still sound like DaBaby, very recognizable as DaBaby, but it doesn't sound like the Suge flow.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's just everything.
Everything's off of the Suge flow.
Everything is the Suge flow. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm seeing if there's any like.
I know 50 got in some trouble with Instagram this morning.
Why? For what?
He called OnlyFans girls retarded bitches. And a bunch of people reported him for bullying.
Yo, 50, bro.
Yeah. 50, bro. Here's the thing, though. It's 50,
you
bro.
know exactly. It's like, what the
It's
fuck? What are you gonna
50.
say, bro?
Yeah, it's like when people get upset at Lil Duval's posts. Like, bro, it's Lil Duval. He's a clown and a half,
You gotta
bro.
know
Like,
who you're following.
yeah, he's got one of the best Instagrams in my opinion.
Damn,
I think the top 3 best Instagrams probably Lil Duval, 50 Cent, and Black Beast from the UFC. Derek Lewis,
word.
bro. His Instagram,
My balls is hot.
yeah, bro. His Instagram's fire. He just posts like either hilarious ass memes or like someone falling off a telephone pole, and he'll like caption it, "He's okay."
That's hilarious. Yeah, I know, cause he's from Houston. I know people down in Houston that know him.
Word.
Best new artist: Doja Cat, Jack Harlow.
God, fuck this shit out of Doja Cat.
Louis Capaldi, Roddy Ricch, Tate McRae, and Young Blood. Have you ever heard of Young Blood?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to.
Yeah,
I was like, maybe I should have.
Yeah, I mean, Doja Cat is canceled though.
Is she?
is for sure.
Right. Yeah, she was involved in that fucking white supremacist forum or whatever, right?
Yeah, she's big time canceled. That's crazy that she's even on this list.
What is she like ethnically?
Yeah, that's because I thought she was black.
Yeah, so did I.
She's mixed, right?
I think she's like Jewish and.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was that? Because I didn't look too deeply into that. What was the whole Doja Cat thing?
She was on like chat rooms with like
Speak
white
to the mic.
supremacists. She was on like chat rooms and stuff with like white supremacists.
Oh shit! About just talking and saying like a bunch of racist
Entertaining
shit.
them.
Yeah, she's
that's
like,
fucked.
said racist stuff. Like,
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you don't even have to. It's like you read 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
And you're just like, I get it. She was being a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I might have to not listen. There's like there's too many dope artists out there to
Yeah.
Like I could have listened to you, Doja.
Yeah.
I could have.
Yeah.
I heard good things about
Literally,
you.
bro. Like low key, some of her songs were actually fire.
No, she is.
Yeah.
I say was like she passed. like
she did to us.
Like man, she was a dope artist. So that's too bad.
Sucks to lose her.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is like, nobody's perfect, and we all grow. Like, I don't know how you could like do hip hop and be racist.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the thing.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100% agree with that.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Unless maybe she was trolling.
Well, that's the thing. She probably was.
She wasn't.
She
is
wasn't?
the problem because that's what I figured.
Really?
Yeah.
Because like I feel like
she was weird.
Don't get me wrong. If I was in a racist Omegle chat room or some shit, I probably wouldn't be feeding the racism, but I'd probably stay in it. You know what I mean? To troll. Because they're fucking ignorant ass people. Like that's entertaining.
No, 100%. Me too. Yo, me too. I would like love to.
Yeah, just waste their time type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Lil Yachty, I guess he was mad. He feels snubbed for the video of the year.
What did he drop?
So I'll read this from the source. Lil Yachty is sick and tired of the lack of recognition. Lil Boat took to IG Live after the VMA nominations were released.
Has he tried making like more poppin' music?
Oh shit! Boom! Boom! Shots fired.
Steve shot it. Steve shot it.
Steve motherfucking said it. Yeah, I guess for his single Oprah's bank account.
Yo, that whole
drink on it, yeah.
That XXL class he was on, double XL class he was on was like 50%, 75% whack.
I mean, that's a lot of them, especially like
that
over
year
time.
was bad, bro.
What year was that again? Let's
2016.
2016. Let's look it up.
Yeah, it's Lil Uzi, Denzel Curry.
Let's see how many you can name.
Yeah. Tell me when you got the list up.
All right, got it.
All right, we got Lil Uzi Vert.
Yep.
We got Denzel Curry.
Yes, sir.
We got Lil Boat.
Okay.
We got 21 Savage.
We do.
We got Kodak Black.
We do.
We got Lil Dicky.
Okay.
We got Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
Word. And
we got two more.
All right, hold on. Fuck. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll definitely get it.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they had their own cipher together.
Yeah.
It was shit, bro. This is gonna piss me off. All right, now just tell me, because I'm gonna be saying fuck for the next 3 minutes trying to think of it.
G Herbo.
Okay.
Lil Dicky. Did you say Lil?
Yeah, I said Lil Dicky.
Yeah, I thought so. So you just missed.
I just missed
G
Herbo
and Designer.
And Designer. I didn't say Designer. Get.
Yeah.
Damn.
Timmy Turner.
That was his.
That's a good list.
Yeah.
That
That was his.
That was his freestyle.
Yeah,
and
his
that shit was
freestyle.
hard.
Bro, do you remember
That shit was hard,
X's
too.
the next year?
No.
Bro, X was different. Everyone was just like riding on the beat and shit and like vibing with it. Then the beat just cuts and X is like, if there's an apocalypse, I will kill all of you fuckers. Death will be plentiful. Fear will be bountiful. Like, bro, he just goes on some dark ass shit and he's like crouching with like a spotlight over him and shit. It's just different. He just changed the whole fucking mood.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But nah, bro, but what I was saying about 2016, like half of that class, bro, like they all were successful. Don't get me wrong. They all were successful from it, but like kind of whack class. Like at least the group cipher, bro. The group cipher was so bad. Denzel's verse was hard, and Kodak's verse was hard once you understood what he was saying.
Well, you know what? Like I remember that was when Kodak first came out. That was tough.
Because Kodak's was hard. You just didn't know what the fuck he was saying because he was like sipping heavy, probably, bro.
And
like,
people don't like Kodak is you know the whole Project Baby thing. That's like that's exactly what it is. So it's for a lot of people. It was hard to accept him coming out just because you know we're used to the mainstream rappers, but that's what hip hop is supposed to have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we need the Kodaks. You know what I mean? So
I just remember the first time I heard it, I didn't understand a word he said, and I was just laughing.
Bro,
I was like, he's just mumbling, and then I listened to it, and I was like, oh, he's saying
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
Like he's saying real shit.
I mean, you listen to his voice, and then you look at his fucking hair and the whole thing. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm good here. But then, like, after you get a little more of the story and you listen a little deeper, you're like, okay. You know what I mean? By the way, I want to touch, because I just saw this on the source. We were talking about Drake before. And, you know, Bite In versus whatever. I guess Movado is he's an artist. He's beefing with Drake right now. And he says... Drake was he slams Drake for appropriating dancehall, I guess in his new record. You know, we were just talking about that before, how, you know, Drake kind of popularized that whole thing. And yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I don't know why that's popping up now, because he's been off the dancehall wave for a while, but so I don't know why but yeah, I mean, artists definitely feel the way, but you also can't. So you're gonna come after Drake? So you're trying to be?
So that's the thing too. What are you supposed to come up with your own genre now? You know what I mean? Because like dancehall is a subgenre, bro.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
And that's the thing. Like, so after you establish yourself and you do your sound and you do that for X amount of time, so you have to go somewhere. And like, unless you create a genre, which I don't know how many people have. Yeah, like even the creators of genres, like, you know, or creators
they're fusions of other genres.
Yeah, but like even the people who do like create subgenres, they also burn out really quickly too. Yeah, because that just gets old.
I think the only one that if he didn't die, like would have kept it going was X. Like X actually fused genres really well,
X
like other people didn't.
So diverse.
Yeah,
he was so diverse.
Like he did it well,
no,
like
that's
really
a fact.
well.
That's a fact. Well, yeah, I mean but it's not I was gonna say he didn't really create.
He kind of did, bro.
Yeah,
like that sipping tea in your hood sound. Yeah. Like he was kind of like the origin of that shit.
That's a fact. And
the fucking aggressive ass 808s, just screaming about nonsense, angry as fuck.
But he didn't have to sit there. He can go from there to sad.
And then exactly.
You know what I mean?
And he'll write a piano ballad right after it. Yeah. Like, and it all was X though. Like I didn't not fuck with any of X's songs
because it all sounded like him.
Yeah,
it was all just telling a different part of his story, a different part of his, you know, different side of his shit. Nah, absolutely. Rest in peace, X, man.
Facts.
That was tough. What else have we? Did we touch on? I'm trying to think for the past couple of weeks. Tory and Meg. Did we already talk about that?
Not while I was here. I know that. I didn't find out Tory Lanez was like 5'2" until he shot Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, bro, that's so crazy.
I didn't know he was that short. I don't think 5'2" is the actual height. It might be.
No, that's what I heard. He's like 5'2".
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the actual thing, but
like
regardless, I wanna. So, and first, I just want to say, you know, Meg Thee Stallion, I'm happy that you're
recovering.
Yeah, that you're good. I know. You know, she was feeling a way about the fact that everybody's been joking about it. And, like, on the outside, like, okay, like you heard she got shot, but she's good. So
Right.
off rip, we know that she's
good.
straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she got like shot in the feet. So like, all right,
It's
so
even
like,
mo-
yeah. So
People
now,
take it less seriously from that.
So now like, you know, nobody's concerned at all. But for her, it's like, that was probably super fucking traumatizing.
Oh yeah, traumatic as fuck, bro. Even if the bullet don't hit you, getting shot at's traumatic. Like,
yeah. So I want to, you know, not downplaying that whole,
Right.
you know, that whole part of it. What I did think was weird, and you know, we didn't really comment on this earlier. I haven't commented on it because, you know, I try to wait for the facts, and a lot of the facts still aren't, you know, haven't been released, and a lot of the stuff is funky. Like, she got shot in the feet, in both feet. But none of it hit the bullets didn't hit bone. Like, your foot is like a bone. It's like all bone.
so wait, was it like a graze?
But how do you get shot in both feet and no bones were hit?
Sideways coming at it like that, like
Yeah, you know, but like
no, logistically it makes no sense.
Yeah, like to get shot in the foot once and then not hit a bone, it's like, damn,
Right.
that's dope. But both feet and none of them hit. I don't know. Those are like,
Yeah, no, that doesn't.
those are the details that I stick on. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know, but I guess there's a petition calling for Tory Lanez to be deported from the U.S. because of the shooting.
Are you serious?
I didn't even know he wasn't born here.
He's Canadian.
Oh, that's right. They tried to deport him to Canada.
Yeah, bro. Like,
That's the most pointless deportation ever, bro. Oh man, I don't know, but I'm glad everybody's safe and stuff. I don't like.
yeah, I don't even know what to say about
doing
that
like
situation.
theories and stuff, but yeah, I
We
don't
need
know.
we
That
need
whole thing was
MythBusters
weird.
back. Figure
Word.
out the trajectory
You
on
know,
these
but
bullets.
also
Word.
that whole like Tory Lanez and Meg, I feel like that's a weird pairing off the rip.
Yeah, yo, I didn't even. I mean, maybe I'm just out of the loop on some things.
Nobody knew they were together.
Okay, all right.
No,
weird.
yeah, nobody.
I was
knew
gonna say
they
I
were
didn't
together.
even know that.
Nah, we definitely didn't know. But like just them standing next to each other would be interesting.
They've been in hot tubs a lot together. Or
Yeah.
they've been, like,
See, like that makes
quarantine
sense.
radio.
Yeah, the places where they're sitting down.
I was just gonna say she's sitting down, he's
Yeah,
standing up.
Yeah, anywhere
Yeah.
where you're sitting down and half your body's covered, you can, you know what I mean, finesse that.
You think he only uses
I
like
mean,
snub
just
nose and Dracos
saying
and
that
shit?
They were around each other, like relationship wise.
Say again?
Saying that they were like around each other, like relationship wise.
Yeah.
Like she was on quarantine radio a lot. He was seen in her like hot tub a
shit.
lot.
Yeah,
a few
true.
times he was at her house. Like,
Mm.
some people
There were
could
hints.
assume they were
Yeah.
dating.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I could be wrong, but didn't you guys like announce Nicki Minaj's pregnancy before her? I thought we talked about it, and then we
Wow.
said
Yeah,
that.
I
wait,
mean,
no, that's not public
alleged.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it became public knowledge after. So we
Yeah.
low key were right.
Yup. Shout out to
Yeah.
us, man.
So like you literally heard it here first.
Literally.
I mean, you didn't because these aren't up yet, but you did.
But you did.
But you did. Yeah.
We
Shout out.
said it here first.
Yeah, so shout out to Nikki. You know, we already called it, but I guess, you know, officially congratulations. And I guess Meek Mill is also expecting another kid, so that's interesting.
You think he fucked Kim?
Who?
Kim
I
Kardashian?
don't think he's rich enough.
Well, you know about the thing Kanye. Yeah, okay.
Nah,
Yeah.
wait, what? Yeah, what's that?
Well, Kanye said Kim went to go meet with Meek about prison reform, and that he
Okay.
was alleging that she might have fucked him.
Did
Yeah,
you
it was
say this
being
on
hinted
Twitter? or
towards.
something?
Yeah. Well, Kanye was on Twitter talking about it.
Kanye, you need to get the fuck off of Twitter, bro.
No, bro, that's the thing. I think he's got to stay.
I'm saying for his family and his sanity,
Oh, right,
get the
yeah,
fuck off of Twitter,
yeah.
bro. You can't be airing shit like that out,
no,
man.
that's facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but Kanye's so open that he kind of is expected to at this point. You know what I mean?
But that's gotta suck to be his fucking wife, bro.
Yeah,
Like, bro, did you
That's
just
why it's
accuse
like
me?
The headline is Kim has done everything she can. Like
Yeah,
Kim feels like
literally.
she's done everything she can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she has to be like graceful while being accused of fucking cheating in front of hundreds of millions of people.
and then
bro.
talking
Mention.
about how you were exploited by your mom and shit, like
Yeah.
Kanye bringing Chris into everything.
Yeah,
Which I
that's-
mean, totally, she
I
is
mean, yeah.
responsible. Don't get me wrong, but
but also
why?
Chris is
bro?
also like, I mean, hey, great businesswoman though.
Yeah, she's the fucking, what do they call her, momager?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, how are if you get one if you get one kid to be like rich and famous,
Yeah, you did a good job.
She's fucking killing it.
But she got her whole family rich and famous.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Well, like,
yeah.
Technically, their dad kind of helped with the money side of things.
Oh, of course. But like
defense
when it comes
attorney
to
and shit.
actually moving the pieces and stuff, she like orchestrated everything.
Yeah. Was he the defense attorney for OJ or the prosecutor?
Defense
attorney.
Yeah, like dad.
Oh yeah.
Not like
not like Robert Kardashian.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Or Caitlyn.
Yeah. But I didn't know like Kim took Kanye out of debt. Like he was fucked up when they were together.
Well, do y'all remember a couple years ago when he was on Twitter asking
for money
for $50 million?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all was on
real
Breakfast
thing.
Club yelling and shit, talking about Walt Disney and
yeah. Walt Disney,
Okay.
Walt
Nike,
Disney.
Shakespeare.
yeah.
I am them. Who's gonna step up and be the next Medici family?
It ain't Ralph. It ain't Ralph though.
Oh yeah, the whole Sway interview.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
God bless Sway, man, because I would have lost a friend that
Where'd
day.
you listen to the freestyle
What one?
from Sway?
Oh, like Kanye's
Kanye's?
freestyle? Yeah, I've been,
First
bro,
freestyle.
get the
No
fuck off my-
rhymes.
Yeah, bro. I've been, get out this fucking seat, bro.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect me. Like
Literally.
this,
And then
man.
he ends it with, "You ain't got the answer, Sway." That was his last bar in the
He said, "I
freestyle.
bought you your first TV."
Yeah, I watched it.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, not everybody, like, not all artists are freestylers. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but just don't do it then.
But exactly.
Don't disrespect that
But
man on his
also,
own
if you're
platform.
going on a notorious freestyle show, have something written.
Yeah, word.
You know what I mean? There are
Word.
plenty of freestyles I've spit that weren't freestyles.
Yeah, no, it's,
Like you,
I mean,
just
that's
have,
everybody.
have bars prepared in your head.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of Kanye,
Bro, I could do a whole 2 hours on Kanye.
Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, because so this campaign, this presidential campaign, is like a legitimate thing. So
Yeah.
he's like trying to get on different ballots and stuff. I don't even really want to go
Get
into that too much,
yeah.
but friends, huge Kanye fan. Kanye is he's like one of my biggest influences in music, like ever. Don't vote for this man. Don't vote for this man. Come on, Kanye, stop. I love you, bro.
I'm
Chill.
surprised you're saying this.
Why? Why would we? Why?
Why wouldn't you?
Okay, we can't. Shoot.
Give me a list of 5.
All right.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I want Kanye to be president or just to be on a ballot?
To be president.
Because he's clearly unstable, and we already had like.
All right, but thinking about our other options.
Well, no,
Right.
but
Right.
but listen.
Weighing him against Joe Biden and everybody else.
He's bipolar and he's off his meds. You want to give that guy the fucking codes to?
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's checks and balances. And
Overall, I
it's
could-
not like the president can just do whatever.
Yeah, but overall,
okay,
also,
well, yeah,
I would agree with what you're saying. You don't want someone like that in office. But like you're saying as well, against Joe Biden, he is not neurologically sane either at all.
Yeah, but at least him
Like
but
Biden brain is a term.
And here's the thing, to be clear, because I'm about to say
So
that
was
Biden's
John
better
McCain's a
than
few years
Kanye,
back.
right? But don't ever misconstrue this as saying I think that Biden is good at all. All right, but he's at least a politician. He at least he knows it, and he's been, you know what I'm saying? He's been in politics for 50 years. Where
So
Kanye,
we have to be politician. I'm sorry. So we have to be a politician to be in the politics?
No.
Because Trump
No.
was on TV and now he's president.
no, but the point is, so if you're not even in control of your mind and you literally don't even know politics, you don't know what you're doing. Like you don't even know the arena. Because right now we're talking about Biden versus Kanye. So I'm just saying the things that Biden has
Right.
over Kanye. Like what does Kanye have over Biden? I guess that would be, instead of me trying to answer the other way. If I could, what is one thing that Kanye would bring to the table over Biden?
Help me out here, Steve.
I got you. I think that, and that this isn't 100% necessarily beneficial.
I don't even want to say. I
perspective?
don't even want to say over Biden.
Fresh perspective?
Yeah, no, because
That's one.
perspective is good, but even that, like, you're trusting the perspective of somebody who may be off their meds.
Right.
If Kanye was on his meds, that's completely different. Like, I'm not saying that somebody with bipolar can't be president. That's not
Right.
what I'm saying. But if you're off
If
your
it's
meds,
uncontrollable,
yeah, then like.
unmanageable.
We've seen.
I want to change my
Yeah,
word.
we've seen how just somebody.
I feel like we
can
don't
affect.
know.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't know that none of our previous presidents haven't had mental illness.
Exactly.
Fact.
But if we don't know that, and that's my point is that you can be a president, you know what I'm saying, with it. But Kanye clearly, like, his shit is under control. Again, if it was under control, I would have no problems with it. But that's not the case.
How long do you think Kanye's been out of control?
Like, when did Taylor Swift happen?
That's when you think.
I mean, he hasn't been able to manage, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like, even if you watch old Kanye interviews, like really old,
absolutely.
he's got his mania. Even back then,
his personality has been consistent, but like,
just how managed it is.
Yeah, and it's just gotten worse because also like that you know that car crash that it was in.
Right.
It's sometimes it takes a while for the actual like damage from that to really
the
manifest.
trauma.
Yeah, like that trauma to
Right.
really manifest. So you throw that on top of
His
all the
mother's
pressures,
passing.
and then his mother, and then all that stuff. It's a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's been several things through his life, just in his professional career, that could like induce a psychotic break.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
So yeah, I get back to his presidency. There's not. I wouldn't want him over Biden or Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You would pick Trump again over Kanye.
I'm not gonna say those words.
If you had, if you had to go vote, if those are your only two
You're
options,
fucking bugging.
you wouldn't. If those are like your only two options.
If those are my two options, I'm chilling on November 7th or whenever election day is.
You're not gonna
I'm not
vote.
leaving the house. Or no, I'm if there's a third party candidate or whatever. The thing is, keeping it funky. That might be where I'm at. If Biden doesn't pick like a bomb VP, but there is like the whole Supreme Court like just thing, like that's.
Well, that's the thing, bro. Like the whole cabinet is involved. Like every branch of the government is involved. Like I really don't think the president matters as much as everyone.
No, but what I was saying
says.
with the Supreme Court, what's her name? It's like, man, because I don't want to get her name wrong.
Betsy
Salas?
DeVos.
Something solid for it.
I don't even know who that is. I should.
Nah,
Betsy DeVos.
Yeah, I feel like that name is thrown around a lot. Who's
that's
that?
That's education. She's,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I hear her name a lot.
Who's Fauci?
A doctor. He's the supreme doctor. That's not the actual name, but he's the supreme doctor.
Frito, I need you to stop talking.
Bro,
No, he is.
These are the people in control of the country.
Yeah,
They
bro,
have
we got
no
supreme
idea, right?
doctor.
They want people to go to school with fucking COVID and fucking September, bro. These kids are gonna be
No,
switching masks
I'm-
at lunch.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking you're thinking he's the Supreme Court. Like
No,
that's
no,
what
I
Fauci
said he's the
is.
supreme doctor. That was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual term is.
No,
Surgeon
no.
General? I don't
It's
fucking
like,
know.
man,
bro.
you
No,
don't know
Surgeon
who
General's
Fauci is
different,
right
right?
now?
It's like what Ben Carson.
What's it? Oh, Ruth Ginsburg. So, yeah, she's like,
Oh, the one that's sick. She's like
yeah, and
Cancer or
so
what?
if not, I mean, she's just old, and yeah, I think she's sick, and she's like holding on because like if she dies, then Trump
Right.
gets to a point, and that's a lifetime position,
and he gets to pick whoever
and he gets to
wants.
pick,
Yeah.
and you get another like super conservative,
Yeah, that's the thing.
whatever in there, and that's where like
There needs to be
it becomes
terms
bigger than
on every position.
So
There needs to be terms.
going back to the like a celebrity presidency thing. The Rock said he would run for president. Would you vote for The Rock?
there's the doors are wide after Trump. Like,
That's what I'm
there's-
saying.
Literally
Like,
anyone
Yeah,
could
yeah,
get
doors
it.
are open.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I'm because the president is more of like, at least how I look
It's
at
just
it
a
anyway.
figurehead, right?
Yeah, it's more of a figurehead. It's more of a representation. You know what I'm saying? And but also if that person just has a network, because the president isn't out there doing all the research and all that. They assign people to do all that stuff. So if you're just like the idea of Trump, a billionaire who now wants to step out of that so that he could just help people, probably has an incredible network of people, because the more money you have, the more access to different things and people that you have. So, if you're a billionaire and you have this network, you have these people that you can put into place that can do these good things. Like that that's cool. If you're a celebrity, same thing. You know, you as a celebrity, you have a lot of power and influence in a big network. So that makes sense too. My thing with Kanye has nothing to do with his celebrity.
Right. Well, yeah, that's
Nothing
the thing too. Celebrity presidents, everyone talks
mental
about Trump like he's the first celebrity.
It's just his mental health that's bothering me.
Yeah, that's literally the only
Roadblock.
Well, I mean, also he's also just like said stuff that I don't agree with. Like I don't think, like he.
Yeah, no, Kanye definitely says some crazy shit sometimes. I think a lot of his crazy statements and hot takes, if you will, like if he knew how to explain why he thought them, they actually would seem like they made a lot more sense. Because I remember when I heard the slavery is a choice thing, and I was like, wow, Kanye really is batshit fucking insane.
Yeah,
but then he actually contextually explained what he meant, and like I still don't fully agree, but it made a lot more sense.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
No, 100%. But all that stuff is.
She never freed the slaves. She just sold them to other white people.
Other white people.
Yeah, I mean, even that, like
that's still like
what he was saying.
Right?
Yeah, no, exactly. What he said, like it made sense. But like he needs to get better at. Some people just communicate better through art,
and that's why Kanye needs to keep tweeting, Scott, so he can explain.
Do you think his tweets clear
not
anything,
at all, bro? This is meme I got saved on my phone. That's literally just like this dude like looking at the screen like this, and it was just like me trying to understand or put all Kanye's tweets together. Like,
you're literally doing the four things that he talked about: discredit, destroy. What is it?
Oh, the 4 Ds. Yeah. Discredit, destroy. Fuck.
I'm not discrediting any. Kanye discredited himself. Like he, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything that I'm not.
Yeah,
using
we're
any
literally
words
just quoting Kanye.
Yeah, I'm not using any words that he ain't used.
He also said I can't pronounce nothing. Past that for Stacey. So like Kanye's honest about his lack of knowledge. You feel me?
Word. I mean, and yeah, the thing with Kanye is because he's thought of as such a genius, and he thinks of himself as such a genius. It's similar to Trump in that when they say how they feel or they say what they're thinking, it's never coming from a humble place of this is how I feel, this is how I think. It's always coming from a place of this is what it is, this is how it should be. Right. You know? So when you're saying like some crazy stuff,
and
it's like
it comes across as
bruh.
I found the D's, by the way.
Discredit,
dismiss, destroy, and distract.
Yeah. Word. First they distract you, then they discredit you. Then they dismiss what you're feeling. Then they destroy you.
That's all real. Yep. That's all real.
But he's saying that's what like the Kardashians are trying to do to him. He's like, I am quite all right.
Everyone knows Get Out was about me.
Right.
Yo, which I didn't, which is fucking hilarious because it is.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not even like, I don't even vote for who you want. Like everybody has their reasons, and voting, it is like generally people do it for a self-interested reason. Usually you're voting for the person who can benefit you the most. So if they're, like I don't knock people, even black people who voted for Trump, if there's a reason why, if there's like an economical advantage that you see or whatever, like I'm not even, whatever, I'm not knocking it. But just, I don't know, Kanye, the way he went about a lot of stuff was he just could have done it better. Because when you have a platform like that, just how you communicate things, the messaging is just really important. And he constantly misses the mark, constantly. And that's why I wouldn't want to be president, like, because it's even more. There's even more like restriction on you as a president, and there's more scrutiny, and now literally the whole, like, now you're a world leader. Like the president of the United States is the most important position in the world. You know what I'm saying? You're the most important figure, like the most powerful figure in the world, because who do you think is more powerful?
Putin.
The deep state.
Figure. They're not figures.
Oh, figures.
You can't.
People you can actually see.
I think the other country like are probably on the same level. Like Putin's probably.
Putin might be the one. Yeah. I didn't know that Putin had money like that.
Oh,
I didn't know that Putin was Putin's like
president of Russia, right?
Yeah, he's like billions. He's like tens of billions of dollars.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. I didn't know that until like last week.
Bro, I saw this picture of a Russian woman who had a Putin like portrait painted on her wedding dress, bro. They love Putin over there.
That's wild. Well, yo, the thing.
But actually, to be fair, I don't want to say they love Putin over there because it could be like how other countries view America, and they're like they fucking love Trump over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah.
So it could be the radicals and shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, with Trump, like finding out that Putin was worth so much, it made so much more sense why Trump fucks with him so heavy.
Right.
Is because Trump always wants more. You know what I'm saying? And Putin has way more than Trump.
Yeah.
You know, because again, even Trump being a billionaire is questionable. You know that, right? Like there's no validation on how much he had. He never releases his tax form. You know what I'm saying? All that. We don't really know what he's worth. Even if he is worth like a couple billion. Like again, we went through how the difference between $1 million and $1 billion.
Right.
So the difference between like,
1 and 2 billion is substantial.
Yeah. So if Trump is worth like 3 billion and Putin's worth like 30.
Right. It's 10 Trumps.
Yeah. So let's get the fuck off politics, man.
Yeah.
Nah, but wait.
I
So
done said
like
Trump way too many times in this fucking podcast.
going
I'm just
back
gonna
to
censor
politics, going back to politics, right? So
Yeah.
like it took me like how old am I? 29. They said like when you vote, right? Your votes don't really count. It has to go to like
The electoral college.
Electoral college.
Yeah.
You didn't know about the
And
electoral
there-
college?
What am I voting for if the electoral college is the
Because
the
they're
real
supposed.
vote?
So the electoral college is supposed to represent what the votes of the state are.
Yeah.
What
It's the amount of votes. I
Right.
mean, your votes they do count. Like the electoral college will take the amount of votes that the state did, and then there's a
And mind you, I'm kidding, guys. I probably learned this in elementary school, but you know, through years of trauma,
yeah, clear that up.
weed, and everything. Electoral college at 29. Here we are.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm conflicted on the electoral college because I also understand the idea that because if it just went off popular vote, then politicians would only campaign in like California and New York and like just big cities, and they would never visit, 80%
But what if
of
they
America.
did? What if they did? Because like, this is just lack of knowledge. But the way the electoral college works, right? It's like, do they literally just take the exact numbers and like just transfer it?
Yeah.
Then why don't they just have it divided? But like, what is the electoral college? Why not just be like New Jersey voted 56% Kanye, 40 whatever? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't understand it.
not that New Jersey would vote 56% Kanye.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, there are fixes to the system for sure.
Right.
Have you guys heard of ranked voting?
Explain it and maybe.
Yo, it's the dopest thing. So the way it works, and they do it, I think they might do it in Massachusetts or something, and some other countries do it too. But so you rank the like if you're voting for president, so you pick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 1 through 5.
It's just like if he doesn't get it, this would be my second choice type shit.
So you list it like that. Yeah,
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Well, does it though? Because like, all right, so say 50% of the people in Massachusetts, I'm just saying Massachusetts is one of the states.
Yeah.
But 50% of them voted for, I'm just going to say Trump as their first and Kanye as their second.
Yeah.
The other 50% of the people voted for Biden first, Kanye second. So 100% of the people voted for Kanye second. Half the people voted for Trump first. Half the people voted for Biden first.
Yeah, I mean.
So like, how does it divide? You know what I mean? Like, how do they figure that out?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is just probably not going to go like that. And
Well, it definitely is not. But I'm just saying,
but then also,
to make it easy to
it's
understand
not just
the
going to
math.
be 3 people, and that's kind of the whole point of like it will get rid of the whole 2-party thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's my biggest problem, honestly, is a 2-party system. Like, I've always phrased it as they market it as you're getting heads or tails, but you're really just getting the coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but with that like ranking kind of system, you can have 5 people up there. You can like it's like a real choice. And
It should just be a cage fight bracket system for president.
Celebrity deathmatch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
well,
bro.
that's I mean, all of them would. I mean, imagine Trump and fucking Biden. They would die in 40 seconds because they're too old.
I'm calling flying knee from Trump in the first
guys
36
do the black
seconds.
Yo,
Panther
like we
fight.
need to get younger presidents too.
Yeah.
The fact that like I got to choose between like 2
that's
guys that are
facts.
going to be
Croaked
that aren't
in
going to be here in 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
That might be showing signs of, dementia.
There's no might be, bro.
Facts, there's
my
no
man,
might be.
my man Joe.
You know what
My
I'm
man
saying?
Joe is not
I
here.
spend a lot of
Considerate to
time
the
with little
older
kids in the
audience.
pool, and that's why I have blonde leg hair. They love climbing on my lap. Wait, what?
Words out of his mouth.
What did you
Words
just
out
say,
of his
bro?
mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Didn't
yeah.
he say some weird shit like vote for me if you're black?
Oh no, yeah. He said if you don't vote
If
Biden,
not,
you're not black.
You're not
He
black.
said you ain't black.
Oh, you ain't black.
You ain't black.
Yeah.
If you don't, like, he just says
Puts
wild
on a whole
shit.
different
But
voice
but
and shit.
Listen, like, just watch Joe Budden talk. Like, Joe Budden.
Joe
Joe
Biden.
Biden, like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, he used to be sharp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like me trying to pick on him. He's very clearly losing his wit,
Yeah.
and he's 77 years old.
Yeah.
Like that's what you're supposed
Yeah,
to do at
why?
77.
Why do we have? Because if you think, bring it back to the age thing, you said how like every time it's always these two old guys that are gonna die. Like, not only is the issue of them not functioning neurologically properly a concern, but also the values. The values of an 80-year-old man are way different than the values of a 20-year-old.
And that's what pisses me off
Like,
with what pisses me off with having Joe Biden being the face of the Democratic Party, of the left party, because he doesn't embody there's been so many different points through his political career that he's stood up for things, that he's voted for things, that he's said things that are so inconsistent with how the people on the left now are apparently how they feel, you know?
Yeah.
And even if he did change, just get somebody in there who that's how they felt the whole time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to get somebody who
I feel
changed
like
in the last 4
everyone's
years.
flip-floppy in politics, bro.
I mean, and
For
I'm
the
not
most
even
part,
like
because also think about it as the times, what's like publicly accepted and shit during that time.
But that's why somebody like Bernie, and I don't agree with a lot of Bernie stuff, but he feels the same way that he did 50 years ago.
I wanted Bernie 100%.
You know
what
what I
don't
mean?
you agree with Bernie? What did he say?
I don't even want to get really into policies like that. But like the person that he is, and his intentions and like his values, his whole thing is like he was there getting arrested in the civil rights movements, back in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been walking the walk of fighting for everybody. You know how oh, died? Nah. Yeah, I just charged. Yeah, we should actually wrap this shit up anyway soon, man.
We've been going.
Yeah, we've been running for a minute.
Almost 2 hours.
2 hours. So,
So we're gonna wrap it up with Kanye keep tweeting.
bro, we're not fucking no, we're not wrapping this shit up with Kanye. And let's hold on. Let's.
I was really quiet earlier because I have a Drake bias, and I was tired of hearing y'all talk shit about Drake. But fuck y'all niggas. If y'all want smoke after the show when the camera's cut off, nigga, you get it popping.
Steve said it.
Steve gonna get shot. Goddamn, Steve shot it.
No longer Steve shot it. Yeah, Steve got shot, bro. Find me on Instagram. Nah, find me in the grave at Steve got shot.
Damn, you sound quiet. I won't say that.
I was just, you know what I mean? Got murder on my mind. I was quiet.
I got murder on my mind.
That's why you weren't saying nothing, bro.
Yeah,
you was plotting.
Looking at Steve like,
Oh, yeah. It's gonna feel good. Keep talking about Drake.
Right?
Matter of fact, I really want to hear your hot take about Drake, Steve. Matter of fact, keep talking. Talk that shit. Yeah.
I got a hot take on my own, man. Holla at you,
Shit. Well, couple things I want to touch on right quick. Shout out to Oprah. Breonna Taylor graces the cover of O Magazine. It has been almost like
I think 140 days.
Yeah, 140 some days since Breonna Taylor got murdered in her own house, in her bed, and nobody's been brought to justice. That needs to be addressed. Shout out to Oprah for that.
Did you see that the time in where was Breonna Taylor from? I forget.
I forget, honestly.
Whatever state it was.
Yeah.
Apparently the police training takes like 120 days. So it takes less time to become a cop than it does to get justice from murdering someone.
Yeah. And you know, with all these like protests and people don't realize how differently we all feel. Like even the ones that are out there protesting, there's a lot of different ideas on how to move it forward.
Yeah.
And you know, we can't be too critical. We can't be too critical about like how people think you change the system. We just need to focus on the fact that the system needs to be changed.
To change the system.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's like, because people put way too much emphasis on, you know what I'm saying, on everything else. But yeah, I guess regarding Breonna Taylor,
this took place in Louisville.
Kentucky.
Okay,
right.
it was in Louisville. Oh yeah, we're talking about police, right? I guess. Oh, the training.
The training, yeah.
There's this idea that these protests are anti-police,
Right.
and it really it messes up the whole message,
right.
because it's never been. But there are people who are like abolish the
Yeah,
police. There
yeah,
are
no,
people
100%.
who
Absolutely.
There are people who are against the police,
Right, but
that
that's
are
not
protesting.
what the protest is.
But that's not what it is, and that's not even the majority. Like, it's just the system is broken. Like, it's not even broken. It's working
Right.
properly. It's been built
It's just
wrong.
on the wrong foundation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not that we hate cops.
Right.
It's that cops are allowed to do things
Right.
without repercussions, and that's fucked up.
Right. Yeah.
They're
No,
public
cops are
servants.
part of the fucked up system.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And that's what, it's not anti-cop. It's just, you can't give cops free range to kill people because there's no repercussions for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know, and that's not an anti-cop statement. You
Right.
stop
That's
killing
a
people.
humanitarian
Yeah,
statement.
it's just, you know, if you're a good cop, like if you go and you do your job and whatever, like, good for you. And even if, you know, you're not a bad person, but then you react to a situation wrong, and because of that you killed somebody,
you still need to be held accountable.
you need to be held accountable.
Right.
Because if I'm a good person, if I, you know, make a wrong turn, or I don't see something and then I kill somebody in my car, I'm going to be held accountable for
Right.
it. You know?
Right.
If, you know, I used to bartend. If I overserve somebody and then they go and they kill somebody on the way home or whatever, I'm being held accountable
Right.
for
Well,
it.
bro, you could even go as basic of a scenario as you need to have gated ladders on pools in New Jersey, because if some drunk person stumbles into your yard and drowns, you're responsible for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But like, and I don't
That's
even
the thing. But that's the whole thing. If you can be held
Well,
accountable
Jersey,
at that
yeah.
level,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
There's
no
saying?
castle laws.
How is
Yeah.
murder?
And like, I feel like because people, again, they're not focusing on the right part of the
Right.
situation. You know,
So that's why the change that needs to happen isn't.
it goes so slow,
Right.
because if you're being objective, if you just look at read the story and watch the video of like Elijah McClain,
Yeah.
you know, who nobody would have known about if it wasn't for these protests.
Right.
But it's a kid that, you know, he not a kid, but a harmless human being walking home that was murdered by the cops, and there was no repercussion for it. You know, whether or not they set out to kill this kid, they killed him, and
Yeah.
he did nothing
Well,
wrong.
it was the fire department.
Then they took pictures, like they circled back and they took.
Right.
selfies.
Well,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, no, that was fucked too. But
Yeah.
the whole thing with Elijah McClain, bro,
Yeah.
was the
They give
ketamine,
him-
or
yeah.
right? It was
Yeah,
ketamine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
injected
Or
ketamine.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, they killed him.
Oh yeah, they
Killed him.
called.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, they ordered the ketamine. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
like-
I don't even know if it was ketamine. I keep saying that, but
What
They
I
gave him
think it
too
might have been.
much.
I
Yeah.
think it might have been. But regardless, they shouldn't have arrested him. They shouldn't have stopped him. They shouldn't have arrested him. They shouldn't have.
Well, they could stop him, but there was no need to.
there
take
needs
it
to be
past
more.
that. Once,
and this is
once you identify whoever, because he's wearing a ski mask, all right, cool. We
Right.
identified you.
No, but even that, you can't stop me for wearing a ski mask.
facts.
You can't tell me that I need to stop walking because I'm wearing a ski
Right.
mask.
I mean,
You
Wh-
can look suspicious. They can pull that.
They
you
can
know
say I'm
what I
looking.
mean?
What am I?
But,
What do I
like,
look suspicious of
about-
doing?
what
yeah,
was it?
exactly.
Somebody
What do you think
called
that I
on
did?
him?
Right.
What was it? Like somebody called on him, like because usually
I
that's what
think
it is.
so. I think someone like called in
That's
suspicious.
that's all it takes.
Yeah, no, it's fucked.
And the cops will
But
come up to you.
but that's where there's an issue. Like, if you can kill somebody because somebody said they look suspicious, and then nobody, like,
Sure.
no matter who you are, no matter how pro cop you are, that can't be right to you. You have to know
Right.
that can't be the rule. That can't be how, like, we can't allow that, you know? So this whole, it's not anti-cop. Let's just fix it. We got to reform the whole thing. We got to make it so the people that we pay that come out of our taxes to protect us, that like I don't have to be scared if I'm alone with them.
That's the one thing I've always said, bro. Like when you see a cop, you don't feel protected at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what their whole purpose is.
Yeah.
And every time I see a cop, bro, I check my speed gauge. You know what I'm saying? Like I instantly get scared.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm white.
Yeah, man. And that's the other thing. That's the other thing. It's not like it's not just a black thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Systemic oppression,
Oh yeah, no, the racism definitely exists within the system. Yeah, 100%.
There's a target, you know what I'm saying? For sure. But like the system allows them to do it to anybody.
Definitely.
Right, yeah. Well, that was like at the Byron protest when they were doing like the symbolic thing or whatever. It was just like, just because I want to see something, like if you're white, when you see a cop, like, and you get scared, like raise your hand. And like the whole thing was no one was supposed to raise their hand.
Yeah.
And I was thinking in my head, I was like, I want to be honest, because like
white people,
when I see a cop, like I get scared, fucking shit. Like, bro, I've had a cop pull a gun on me for nothing, like like I get scared from cops now, and I tell them that, bro. When I get pulled over and taken out of the car, and like if my legs are shaking, chances are like I might be a little lit, so I'm scared. Like, oh, they're gonna know I'm lit, but like
it's riding dirty too.
Yeah, we don't gotta say all that. But, like,
I'm totally joking.
But
Steve got the ratchet.
Nah. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. So when they ask me, they're like, "Oh, you look awfully nervous. Why are you shaking?" Every time I'm like, "To be honest, you have a gun and I don't." That makes me scared.
Like you have a gun and you're allowed to kill people.
Yeah.
If you feel threatened,
qualified immunity.
Word, exactly.
Yeah.
If you feel threatened, I don't actually have to threaten you. I don't actually have to do anything. If you feel threatened,
you're pulling that gun, bro. The one that pulled the cop on me, literally, it was because I was talking to him, explaining, and I did this with my hands. That motion was enough for him to pull his gun out. What are you doing with your hands? Explaining what happened. What do you mean?
Yeah, man.
What are you reaching for?
Yeah,
like, you don't get any like gold stars either just because you're a cop that doesn't kill black people, right? Doesn't, you know what I'm saying, use your force unjustly. Like, you don't get a gold star. You're just doing your job.
You're doing your job properly.
Literally doing your job.
That's like giving a gold star to someone at Wendy's for making your burger. Like that's what you're supposed to have been doing.
Thank you for doing it well. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
but it's not like outstanding.
Yeah, and that's why I don't even want to get into the whole like Blue Lives Matter.
It's a fucking uniform, son. There's no such thing as a blue light. I'll get into it.
I'll get into
a hot take, Steve.
Bro,
I have police relatives, right? I have police relatives, and I have no problem admitting, bro.
Yeah.
Like, blue lives aren't a fucking thing. It's an occupation.
You're
you chose
blue
that,
for
bro.
40 hours a week. Like, I'm black every minute of every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly, bro. That's like me. I'm a landscaper, right? I don't get enough water from people. Am I gonna start Green Lives Matter because of the grass, son? Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah, man. Like, Back to Blue, completely different. I can get behind the hashtag Back to Blue because they should be supported.
Right. But don't compare it.
Yeah, Blue Lives Matter is literally a response to Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and it's a disrespect response, bro.
That's such a slap in the face.
Yeah.
We're saying that we can't have police just discriminately killing black people with no repercussion. And your response was Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Like man,
yeah.
I was about to say some wild shit, but I don't. Yeah, I'm a chill. I'm a chill.
Don't stop yourself from getting any bags in the future.
No, exactly. Yeah, man.
Steve doesn't ride hot.
Yo, yeah. Oh God, yo, I just put the biggest target on you. He's the white one, by the way.
Yeah.
I do want to end it on some music, right?
This is a music podcast.
Yeah, it's a it's just tough because everything going on.
Yeah, it's because everything affects everything, bro.
Everything, and you're gonna hear all this stuff in music. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what inspires music. So,
that's a fact.
But Snoop Dogg said Eminem isn't in his top 10 rappers all 10. Time. Yeah, top 10.
So alive.
Yeah, actually, I want to see what his list is, but I also want to hear what your guys' list is.
All right, wait. I gotta hit record, but I definitely got you.
Word.
I definitely got you. And I'm gonna take a hot take on Eminem.
Word. Oh snap. Oh yeah, he said some wild stuff.
Hot take section of it.
Yeah, word. Damn, Snoop said white rappers had zero respect in. Oh wait, what is that?
Whoa. He said.
Oh wait, he said had. Okay, maybe he's saying. It's probably putting. Okay. Yeah, he said white rappers had zero respect in rap. Let's keep that one thou. None. He has probably put Eminem in the position to where he could be like labeled as one of the top 10 rappers ever. I don't think so, but the game feel like he's top 10 lyricist and all that comes with it. But that's just because he's with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre helped him find the best Eminem he could find. Okay, so he's saying like Eminem is who Eminem is
because of Dre.
Pretty much solely because of Dre.
Damn.
That's super interesting coming from Snoop. Just because
he wouldn't be who he is without Dre, right?
I mean, not even that, but yes. Yes, actually, yeah. But just because he's been around so long, and he probably has some sort of relationship with them. Like, there's usually a real camaraderie with the older, you know what I'm saying, hip hop generation.
Especially if you have the same mutual, which would be Dr. Dre.
Which is a huge mutual.
Huge mutual.
Yeah.
I'm working on my list just real quick.
Are
we talking greatest lyricists or personal favorites?
Oh, wait, yeah. I mean, how do you... What
was the phrasing of the list so I can come up with that? Because I definitely have favorites that wouldn't be on
same
list of greatest.
Same. Just top 10. So
yeah, we're talking.
And the thing is, that's such like an age
all right,
thing
so
too,
then, I'll be loose with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I won't get too crazy, but...
Yeah. You got it? You ready?
I'm pulling. I'm starting to write some ideas down.
Yeah,
real quick.
I'm about to put a list together too, real quick.
Let's do it.
Man, I don't even want to put the. Yeah. All right. And I don't know where we're gonna end up putting these things up. But I want to hear other people's top 10.
Yeah. So whoever's listening to this, definitely let us know what your top 10 of all time dead or alive is.
Word. And it's crazy because it's had so many different waves.
Yeah, I know. That's one thing. I'm trying to break it into generations right now.
Yeah. But it's like 90s hip hop though, I can't. There's so many greats that I didn't listen to.
It's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's guys who definitely deserve to be on the list that just aren't going to be on my list because I don't know their, you know what I'm saying?
Discography.
Yeah, well enough.
Yeah, it all depends on what type of top 10 it is. Like, because I'm thinking of people that are super influential, but their music isn't good necessarily.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You know, we'll have different lists. Next week we'll
do breakdowns and shit.
Yeah, well now we're just doing top 10. Next week we'll do
a more specific top 10.
Yeah, like
lyricists.
Well, we could even do just our favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For what, next week or this week?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Right.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Next week. Yeah. Shoot.
All right, I got mine.
Yes, you go first.
There's a couple iffy ones I don't even feel good about.
I'm probably gonna steal some from you because
no. So at the top of my list, I got Nas.
Okay.
I got Capital Steez. I got Biggie.
Okay.
I got Ye. I got Hove. I got Pac. I got Wayne. I got Denzel Curry.
Wow. Okay.
I got Drake.
Okay.
And I got X. I'm not trying to get shot. That's why I put Drake on it.
As top 10 all time?
Well, yeah, I put Drake because of his
I'm saying
his charts.
So you think X is a top 10 rapper of all time?
Yeah, I think the music that he made stands against anything.
And this is rapper, right? This is
and that's the thing. X made way more than rap.
Yeah.
And I still think his rap holds up against whoever you could consider like the greatest for different reasons.
Wow.
For lyricism, flow, everything. I just I don't know. It helps, obviously. I'm a huge X fan, so like that's partially weighed into why I put him on. Yeah. But his numbers adds to it as well. How big he was in such the small period of time that he was like insane. His blow up was crazy. His diversity puts him in there.
Word.
Like I said, his lyricism, his message, all of it was real as fuck. Like you knew he was feeling exactly what he was saying. Yeah. Like none of it. He didn't have one flex song, like about flexing or stunting on anything. All of his shit was sad and his emotional problems.
Word. I need one more. One of mine.
So that's my 10.
Can I put a group? Like, I want to put them. All right.
I was thinking about putting Wu-Tang. I had Ghostface on it originally, and then I substituted Ghostface with Drake because I knew, like, I feel like Drake has to be on the list. I don't even really listen to a lot of Drake, but I feel like he has to just solely off of His reign. Like,
yeah.
His reign.
Yeah, honestly, bro. He like runs the fucking Billboard.
Now you talking my language.
Now you talking my language. Nobody was discrediting Drake. All right, cool. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I was talking mad shit, bro.
Yo, I said was he bit flows. I said he bit flows.
I call him a culture vulture, all types of wild shit, bro.
No,
I agree to call him a culture vulture.
I wasn't talking shit. It's like saying J. Cole's 6'5". Like, it's just what it is. Like, Drake just stole flows. Like, that's, you know what I mean?
Facts, bro.
You know what I mean? I just said a fact.
That's facts.
It's all good. But,
Yeah.
all right.
Who you got?
I got Lil Wayne, Drake, Future, J. Cole, Young Thug, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I forgot K-Dot.
A Boogie with the Hoodie, Travis Scott, and the Migos.
Shit.
That's
So,
my top.
all time?
All time. I could listen to those 10.
One more time. So you think of all the rappers that ever existed, not your favorite. We're saying the top 10 rappers of all time.
I mean,
No,
like
and
you,
I'm
I
not-
didn't
yeah.
listen to niggas in the 90s. So
Yeah.
I'm substituting
Jay-Z and
Denzel with
Biggie
K-Dot
and-
real quick.
You know what I'm
Word,
saying?
respect. So
Because
what,
Drake
I
is
totally
my
forgot
Jay-Z.
about
Drake
K-Dot.
is my Jay-Z. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Like
give
All right.
that to me one more time.
Lil Wayne, Drake, Future, J. Cole, Young Thug, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, A Boogie, Travis Scott, and the Migos.
I'm trying to get shot.
I mean, the thing is, like, I think all those artists are dope. I think all
You
those
just don't
I
think
do.
But like
Here-
top 10, like
what I'll disagree with.
top 10 all time, like the
All
top 10,
time.
like the top 10 rap. Again, I mean, I gave you guys my
Okay, the all
criteria.
time.
I gave you guys my criteria. Like it was longevity, how hot you were at your peak, cultural influence, and then numbers. Like all that kind of goes into it. So that's why I'm listening to your list based off my criteria.
Topping off
So that's
Scott's
why.
list is Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Big time.
Who is on your list? Let's hear your list.
All right, so Tupac and Biggie.
Generic.
Yeah, no, but the thing
Yeah,
is,
but
like,
it's true.
But
That's
it's
why,
true though.
like-
it's like saying Mike's the greatest basketball player. It's like, okay, we've heard that before, but okay.
But it's true. Like,
yeah, it's just what it is. So Tupac and Biggie, no surprise. Lil Wayne, Eminem, Drake, Jay-Z, Snoop, Kanye, Missy Elliott, and K-Dot.
I don't have problems with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you put Eminem and Snoop on the same list for a reason.
What was it? What was your criteria? Cultural influence.
Yeah, so it was longevity, how hot you were at your peak, cultural influence.
Oh, then Steez has to get off the
and
list for me
numbers.
because no one knows who Capital Steez is.
Yeah.
So-
But again, this is my criteria.
Right. Yeah.
My
No, if we're going
criteria.
off of that criteria, then Steez is definitely coming off my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steez would be the only one. Steez and Denzel would have to come off my list.
Yeah. If you were judging off my
Right.
criteria, that's just mine. What's up? Tell me how you feel.
I just don't know what Missy and Kendrick numbers are really looking like. I don't
You
know what
got
Missy
Kendrick
and
on your
Kendrick
list.
numbers looking like.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Kendrick.
Kendrick?
Kendrick's been at it for a decade.
I was gonna say anytime Kendrick drops, you're listening to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kendrick's been out for 10 years already.
Oh,
Kendrick's
yeah.
been on, 2000,
Yeah.
2010. He was definitely on he wasn't like
well,
out.
Well,
he
no,
wasn't,
bro.
like, big.
Good Kid, Mad
like,
City. Good Kid, Mad
overly
City was
dedicated.
12.
Was 12. Good Kid, Mad City
Word.
was 12. So
And that was
Section-
his third album.
Yeah. So
12.
section
You're
Section
right.
80
Yeah,
to
Section
Pimp
80.
a Butterfly.
Yeah, well, Section 80 was that
Word.
the year before, or
Dedicated.
2 years before
Yeah.
that, because Section
Section
80
80
might have
was
came
like
out.
two-
Yeah, so that was
year.
2010. I mean, so he's been out for a minute, and he's gone platinum many times over. He's a Grammy winner, so he has all that. I think his cultural influence is
He's on
verifiable.
my list too. We good.
Where
I was just, I don't know.
yeah, but also Missy. I just think it was very necessary to have a female on the list.
Respectfully.
And not even on like no affirmative action type shit, just putting one in to put one in. But I wouldn't be even an objective judge of hip hop without highlighting a female, because females absolutely have had an influence on the game. And I was thinking, like Lil Kim. I didn't listen to Lil Kim,
Right.
and I don't really know what it was when she was at the height. And I just think Nicki took what Lil Kim was and then like just took it to the next level.
Yeah,
so I was thinking about so I was thinking about doing Nicki, but yeah, I was putting Nicki against Missy Elliott, and I think
Missy.
Yeah, because Missy also influenced
Missy,
like
birthed
not just
Nicki.
females. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Missy was like very influential, very influential. And I don't think she gets I think she gets credit. I think she gets a lot of credit, but I don't know if she'll ever.
That's
get
why.
credit.
That's why I always bring up Steez, bro. No one knows who he is, but he is the reason, like, for modern day boom bap in New York. Like, it all comes from Steez. Like, Pro Era, like one of the biggest groups out of Brooklyn, like founded by Steez.
Yeah.
Flatbush Zombies brought together by Steez.
Wow.
The Underachievers brought together by Steez.
Yeah.
Like, Steez is responsible for the Beast Coast movement, and no one knows who he is.
Beast
Word.
Coast.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That's what they called it.
Word.
Like, that was their actual term. Like,
Yeah.
Beast Coast.
Beast Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no one, that's the thing. There's so many influential people in this industry that never get the recognition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's part of the
Usually-
reason.
yeah,
Like,
usually that's
he
the case.
took his life in 2012.
Yeah.
He, like, Joey Badass has Steez to thank for, like, everything,
Yeah.
bro. Like, Joey Badass wouldn't be here without Steez type shit. But what happened was, like, obviously I can't say why someone takes their own life. Only they know that. But one of the contributing factors I feel confident in saying was Joey was getting all this crazy recognition where he gave Joey that platform and started it, and no one ever talked about Steez, to the point where when they went on tour, instead of being a Pro Era tour, it was Joey Badass with Pro Era.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So they just wanted to market Joey because he was the young one. He was, I guess, the attractive one. Like, they just wanted to market him because he was 2 years younger than Steez.
Yeah. Well,
But-
it's also just it's easier to market one person than to market a group.
Right.
Like that's why like back to like Nelly, when Nelly, you know, he was with his crew. What was Nelly's
Saint
fucking crew?
Lunatics.
Saint Lunatics. Yeah, like they were a group, but the
I
label
remember
wouldn't.
y'all.
Yeah.
Or even Clips, bro. Clips. Like with Pusha.
Yeah, I mean, it's just always
Yeah.
easier. It's always easier when you have. It's usually you bring one on and then the rest come.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but it was just, I could see why Steez got so frustrated. He started everything.
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was the
Now that-
unifying piece of
that would
everything,
hurt.
and no one heard about him,
That
like,
would hurt
ever.
for sure.
And that's the thing. While he was alive, like, Joey didn't even credit him, like,
Damn.
giving him, like, all the praise he deserved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Giving him his flowers until after he was gone.
Yeah.
And now he talks about Steez all the time. 47 shit on all of his posts.
That's
like,
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you
But,
gotta
like, it also, you don't know that that's affecting him like that, because
Exactly.
if he didn't voice it or say
Yeah.
anything, you don't know what's killing him inside.
And he was a kid, like Joey.
Yeah.
Joey bad. Like at that.
Yeah, Joey
point-
was 17 when
Yeah.
Steez died.
Yeah.
Because Steez was 19.
Yeah, man. So rest in peace. You know, rest in peace, Steez. Rest in peace to everybody that we've lost. This has been a crazy year. Hopefully, we don't lose anybody else, even just this year. You know, we've lost so many people over the past decade. Yeah, hoping for fucking better days. We are the creators of our future. So let's just do all that we can to make sure that it's good for ourselves and for the people we love.
You are the master of your destiny.
Exactly. Yeah, you heard it here. And on that, man, let's sign off. It's been real Ill Intent Podcast.
Shoot that shit, Steve.
Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody listening, man. We're gonna upload these at some point. We appreciate y'all. We love you. We'll be back next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.